everything is fun. We talk about the world and what is going on. K4CO Radio. Let's talk America. Let's go. Radio. Let's go.
Happy Sunday, everybody. This is Josh with K4CO Radio, and it's another beautiful Sunday, especially with the snow down.
Exactly.
Am I right, Sean?
You are exactly. I haven't seen snow in forever.
I know.
It's Colorado. I'm like, I thought it snows here, pretty consistently. But I'm like, am I in Louisiana, or is this what's going
Or
on?
the New York or East Coast or
Oh, my
everywhere.
God.
I mean, I don't know what
Jesus.
this white fluffy stuff is.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly. I was like, what is this?
got
What is this stuff?
confused if it was the other stuff.
Sean, when you told your friends and family back in Louisiana that
Yeah.
you were moving to Denver, did they all go like, "What are you thinking? Are you nuts?"
Yes,
Because people
yes.
in Ohio that I know in Florida, like, you're moving there, you're nuts. I'm like, it is
Yeah.
not what you think it is.
and that's what I told.
And we had 6 to 9 inches of snow on
Yeah.
Friday. It's
Right.
gone.
It's gone.
Right. 2 days later, it's
Yeah,
gone.
It's gone. I told him that, and the thing about it was, I lived in Iowa for about a year, and
I'm sorry.
Iowa. I know.
I like Iowa.
Exactly.
There's a lot of
Iowa
corn.
people.
I like
yeah,
Field
we
of
like
Dreams.
you.
That was a good movie.
Yeah. So I lived in Iowa for about a year. Long story. I won't go into it. However, it is not as cold as people think that it is here in Colorado. And yes, we get snow, but the year that I lived in Iowa, I think it was the fourth coldest winter in the history of the state. And it was brutally freezing because they get the humidity. See, that's the
Okay. thing
we don't get here in Colorado. Is we don't get the humidity, so the cold is not as cold as
You're exactly right.
even in Louisiana. Like if it gets 30 degrees in Louisiana, it's freaking freezing cold
Yeah.
because it's a wet cold.
And you're not used to it.
And you're not used to it. We don't have coats down there.
Hey, I've
we're-
seen
right.
people in Denver, 20 degrees, literally 20 degrees out, clear blue skies,
Yeah.
sun is shining.
Shorts.
If there's no breeze, they're in shorts and
Shorts.
a t-shirt sitting outside
Oh,
having a
absolutely.
cup of coffee.
Absolutely.
It is different.
Absolutely.
And then on the other side, when you're talking about the snow, okay, I've seen it so many times, and I know it happened yesterday. Snow 6 to 8 inches all night long.
Yeah.
But you're driving almost anywhere you want by 1 o'clock, because if it's clear blue skies, that sun being a mile up is way more intense.
Yep.
Plus the low humidity, once
Right.
that stuff evaporates, it's
gone. It's
Right.
gone.
It's not humidity. It's
It's
just
gone.
gone.
It's gone. I mean, we got a crap ton of snow Friday, and then
Yes.
Saturday, it was almost like it didn't happen. I mean, if you just look purely on the roads, it was like it didn't happen.
Well,
I mean,
you
you could
on the
obviously,
grass too.
yeah, well, yeah, right.
It's green.
was,
I was
yeah.
expecting at least a couple inches of snow. So.
yeah.
It's
But
amazing.
it was good. I think we needed the moisture
Yes.
badly.
We
because-
need more.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, because I
Yes.
kept getting the alerts on my phone about fire hazards because if any remote fire, we were so dry out here. So we definitely needed that snow. And like Josh said, we need more of it. Rain, snow, whatever,
Yep.
so it won't be so dry.
Hey, I just want to say thank you to all the people that are on daylight saving, or we offer on daylight. I don't even know what the hell to call it,
On.
but it
We
is
are
10,
on.
Speaking
It is
of,
10 o'clock. It is 10 o'clock.
I didn't know you
Mountain
knew
Standard
that.
Time now. We have jumped ahead an hour. So for those of you that have gotten up and have joined us,
right.
God bless you and thank you. For those
Thank
of you
you.
that are still sleeping, sweet
Right.
dreams.
Sweet dreams.
And for all the people that are late this morning for everything, like me, yeah. You know, it's so weird. I don't know. But
Yeah.
that brings up another topic that I want to talk about. But first, I want to say you are right. Like, what's great about Colorado is it could be like 50 degrees,
Yes.
but since we're closer to the sun,
That's the thing.
It is gorgeous. You know, but
it
yeah.
is. It is. And I actually like the scenery of like the snow on the ground and the sun. It looks really nice to me.
It does. It's
looks
pretty.
Really, it's pretty.
It's very pretty.
It's pretty.
People in Denver know this, but if you ever come to Denver, especially, well, any time of the year, you go north or south on I-25, but you go west on Arapahoe,
Yes.
and then the second light is Yosemite, you get one of the most panoramic views
Oh,
of the mountains
absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
that you just can't believe. And I
Yes.
love seeing that
Yes.
every single time I
Yes.
go west on
Arapahoe.
Arapahoe.
If you're at the top of it, you
Yep.
can really see
Yep.
it.
What mountain is that?
I don't know. That's
keep
a good
forgetting what
question.
mountain that
Do
is.
you happen to know? Is it?
Is it Evans?
I want to
I
say
want to
Evans.
say Evans.
I think
Yeah.
it's
I want
Evans.
to say Evans.
Anybody that knows, if you're going on Arapahoe, going west, obviously, and you're looking at the Front Range, what beautiful mountain that is, that snow cap. If you happen to know, please call us.
Yes.
By the way, the number is
Oh, you're pointing to me. 720-965-4559. You can text too. So
Yes.
text or call us what mountain that is. And you know
Right.
what? If Sarah was here, she would know.
She
because
would.
She's done a lot of 14.
Has
She
she?
knows a lot of mountains. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know exactly. I think it's Mount Evans. 720-965
Yes.
4557.
Yeah,
I just
definitely.
want to inform everybody
Yes.
that Josh got here. We'll call it late, and his new nickname is Groggy. He's still groggy from sleeping late.
Yes.
But
Yep.
but Walt Disney
Walt Disney.
Disney has came up with a new movie. It's coming out. It's called The Mandalorian and Groggy, and you're going to see Mandalorian holding Josh in his arm during the movie like a little baby Yoda. So Mandalorian and Groggy is the movie coming out in May.
I've always wanted to
Star
be
Wars.
Disney famous.
there you go. There you are.
You
You
look
know?
like a baby Yoda, so
You know,
he just needs some green makeup and
could
big ears.
I could sound like him too. I just need to watch The Mandalorian. Unfortunately, I have not seen it, but
Mandalorian is a
either.
great show.
that's what
I've
I've heard.
heard.
I've heard.
That
Yeah.
is
So
2
Sean
thumbs
has
up.
heard too.
Yes.
thumbs up.
I've
Yeah.
heard.
But I've always wanted to be Disney famous, and it's great. It's funny too because lately I started saying Joe Nye the last minute guy, because usually he comes last minute.
That is
and
true.
all like ready to go,
Yeah.
bounced up, and
Yeah.
today was
Today
me.
it's Josh's turn.
If you read between lines, he's going to say Joe's going to carry the show today.
Joe's gonna carry the show today.
No, Sean's
Joe
here.
is going
Sean
to
was here.
carry.
Sean was away.
yeah,
This
we
should
had
be
you carry the show one time, and it was a disaster.
That's what I heard when I was out. I heard that Joe carried the show, and it was it did not go well.
Gosh,
Yeah.
I'd rather watch The Notebook again.
That is literally the worst insult I've ever received in my entire life. After the show, I'm going to go out and shoot myself.
Wow. Yeah, it
That
was
is
bad.
Whatever. You've probably seen a Notebook 900 times,
I've seen
even
it
without
once.
sitting there next to your girlfriend.
No,
so
actually,
you're a liar.
It's
Come
funny.
on.
I saw it once because I lost a bet.
to
Because
watch
I
it
said I
once.
would never see it because every guy I talked to was just like, "Oh gosh, it's horrible." And speaking to Sarah, she was just like, "Oh, it's got
Ryan
romance, but it's got
Gosling.
war in it. It's got action in it, and
Oh.
the war scene." Literally, for
3
all the
seconds
guys
long.
out there that haven't seen The Notebook, the war lasts 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes maybe, out of a 2+ hour
Yeah.
movie. So there's no war in it. 'Cause-
The only war is afterwards when you're arguing with her, like, you're really going to make me watch You really made me watch this. Oh,
it was
I
bad.
would watch it, girls, if I was dating somebody.
No, yes, you would. And
You probably would.
yeah, and guys out there who haven't seen it, who keep
Yeah.
pushing back on it, you're gonna watch it eventually. Do know that because really,
Watch it
women
and get it out of the
rule.
way.
Yeah.
Exactly. And I think Sarah and a lot of ladies that watch it, obviously it's not a bad idea for them to watch it because of Ryan Gosling.
Oh, he's so
He's
dreamy.
so hot. He's so dreamy.
dreamy.
He's so dreamy.
Yeah.
So I know that's part of the reason why you like to watch The Notebook. Because you
Yeah, I
can
mean,
see
they're
him
just
picking-
like us. They're visually, stimulated just like we are. So
Well, yeah,
makes
exactly.
sense.
Yep, it makes sense. His new movie it just looks weird. It's like, okay,
I-
Armageddon 3, a Deep Impact. It's like he's a teacher that has to go into space and save the world.
That's
I don't know.
I was thinking about going to see a movie last night, and I decided not to, and that was one of the titles. Speaking of movies, though, do you guys anything important you want to talk about? Because if not, I want to talk about a movie I saw last week.
You know, Joe, let's give you the
Yes,
microphone.
right. Run
I-
the show, Joe.
I saw Scream 7 last Wednesday.
Scream 7.
Really?
And I guarantee you, it is just as good as the very first Scream. It is.
What?
It was written really, really well. It was acted really, really well. It had a really smart plot. I was engaged, and I was glad I went.
What?
It was good. It was really good.
You know, the later Screams have gotten better. I
didn't
mean,
even know they went that far. I didn't know they had some
yeah, I
of them.
think I saw 5 and it was really good, 5 or 6 or something. But
I don't know why it's good. Maybe it's just because it's based more in reality versus Friday the 13th and
Yeah.
these, metaphysical or,
Right.
spiritual type things like Jason and
Yeah.
Freddy and stuff like that. But the writing is just really, really good.
I'll tell you, that's why
That's
Sarah didn't
interesting.
like it. That's why Sarah didn't like it, is that it was, kind of reality. It's just like,
Did it
yeah,
scare her more though?
it scared her more because
That's
it
the
was just like,
intent.
these are high school kids. This could definitely,
Yeah.
kind of happen type thing. But
I will say this: you definitely should, if you haven't seen it, you need to see Scream 1
Oh, God,
first,
yeah.
because there are some callbacks in Scream 7 that they'll only make sense if you see Scream 1.
So which Scream did they bring back? The original girl, I think
They brought back Neve Campbell. They brought
Okay.
back Courtney Cox.
Oh, they did.
yeah, David Arquette is no longer,
Okay.
so he didn't come back. Dewey.
Okay. Dewey.
And we do have an answer. It's Mount Evans.
Thank you,
Thanks,
whoever.
Sarah. It was
Thanks,
actually
Sarah.
Sarah. Thanks, Sarah.
Oh, thanks,
I always
Sarah.
thought it was Mount Evans.
Really do
Yeah.
appreciate you giving us that information. Like Josh said, you would know.
See, Josh,
Mm-hmm.
Sarah's awake.
She is, and more so than I am. Yeah.
Well, I tell you, since we were talking about the snow a little bit, I've got a little topic or content to talk about. Apparently, guys, and
Cocaine?
we've talked, right?
Not my topic, but you said snow.
Right, exactly. We talked about this in some earlier shows, last year? But okay, you guys know about Waymo, right?
Oh, yeah.
The driverless
Oh, yeah.
taxi.
I saw 3
So-
of them on the road when I was in Frisco 2 weeks ago.
So here's what's going on, which I've yet to see one here in Denver at all. So apparently Waymo is still saying they are scheduled to roll out in Denver in 2026, despite the not snowy winter that we've had. Apparently they wanted to roll it out in Denver during the winter to test the cars during the snow and in a big metropolitan area. But we haven't had any. So now they're like, despite it, they're still going to roll it out in 2026. And I was thinking about yesterday or Friday, I was thinking, okay, how confident would you actually feel being in one of those driverless cars in the snow?
And
I don't want to ride one.
for them to test it. That's the whole thing, is for them to test it in the snow. So you're the guinea pig, being a passenger. Hey, get this going, Waymo. Get this. We need Waymo.
So Waymo is they're gonna roll it out nonstop, even though we didn't have the right type of winter that
To
we were
test it, yeah.
No. So they're testing it now. The problem is
They don't have the snow.
We don't have the snow,
Right.
So, but they're like, okay, regardless of whether we got the snow or not, they're gonna just roll it out anyway. So. We're going to have Waymo here in Denver here pretty soon. So if you want to get in a car where there's no human being driving it, it'll be here pretty soon. Now, let's see. The company is testing its self-driving taxis in Denver for months, with ride-hailing set to begin later this year. Subsidiary of Google parent company Alphabet said that it plans to expand to Denver. It has been testing its self-driving SUVs and vans on city streets in recent months, with humans still sitting in the driver's seat. So
Still
they-
sitting in the driver's
Yeah, they've been
seat,
sitting.
just in case.
Right, just in case you run over some kid coming off of the school bus.
It's kind of like the school driving, learning, places where
Yeah.
the instructor still has a brake and a steering wheel,
On the
just in
passenger side,
case
just in
the
case.
student is not too bright.
Guess what brand of car that Waymo is driving around in? Not van, but what brand of car?
What car?
I'll give you guys each a guess. I know you're not going to get it right.
They don't. It's not
Well,
their own
it's-
Waymo cars. It's not like a Waymo
like
brand.
No, it's
like a
just
Chevy or Ford, like that kind of brand. I'm thinking a manufacturer. How's that?
Ford.
So it's going to be self-driving SUVs and vans. So I'm going to go with Josh Ford.
Well, what I saw in Frisco, car wise, not SUV wise, Jaguars.
What?
Jaguars. Jaguars.
Jaguars?
I couldn't believe it when I saw it, and I saw 3 of them out there. They're driving all over Frisco for sure.
Really?
Yeah, the Frisco, we'll just say California, like San Diego and Frisco.
So did they have anybody in the cars when you saw
I
them?
know.
They didn't?
Nope. They were
that is so
driving pretty
freaky to
good.
me.
I didn't see any
That is
wrecks
so
or anything
freaking
like
neat.
that. But that was like I was there 4 days, 5 days. Saw at least 3 Waymos driving, and one of the guys I know that lives in California, he's like, "I've already taken a Waymo." I'm like, "Okay," so they're
How
all
do you-
about it.
How did he feel about it? Was he
He
not
was
freaked
like, "I'll
out?
keep doing it."
Wow.
I guess it was some kind of an experience. I'm like, I'm still hesitant. I'll probably be hesitant
Same.
for a while.
Me too. As
If that's how you can ride in a Jaguar, I mean, that's actually hilarious too because I love when I went over to Europe. I mean, you see Mercedes everywhere. Their
Yeah.
dump trucks are Mercedes. Their work trucks are Mercedes. I mean, everything is Mercedes. And over here, it's just like, ooh, a Mercedes. So,
Wouldn't it be interesting to find out the markup in terms of tariffs on foreign cars to get sold in this country? Is it $5,000, $10,000, like Beamers and
Right.
Mercedes? What is it?
right.
Somebody that works for Mercedes and BMW, call us and let us know. Is it a
Yeah.
$10,000 markup because of tariffs or what?
Yeah, or Texas.
I'm not going to buy one from you, but you know,
Right.
if you're listening,
Yeah.
Well, speaking of cars, check this out. JD Power just named its least dependable car brand in 2026. You guys
What
want
is
to
that?
I'm hoping it's
throw
not
in a
American.
guess?
I'm
Car
betting it's American,
brand.
but I'm hoping it's not American.
I hate to say this, I don't think it's going to be an American.
Yeah.
I would say least dependable.
Least dependable.
This is no, as the kids say, shade, but Chevrolet.
Chevy. Okay.
Chevy.
What are you thinking?
I don't even want to say it, but I'm no, I'm not going to say. I'll say Ford.
You're going to say Ford.
I hope it
All
isn't,
right.
but
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in a JD Power survey published just a few weeks ago, one car brand saw more reports of problems than any other, earning it the unevitable title of being the
Wait a
least
minute.
dependable.
is it more of like a luxury car?
Sure.
Okay, so that means they got lower end and higher end.
The brand was. Wait, does Sabino have a guess?
Yeah. Sabino, you get a guess.
Let me make sure he's on here. All right.
Well, first of all, we got a text that says, "Good morning, boys. Always wonderful seeing your faces." And it's
Aw.
Waymo.
Oh, John Waymo, he texted us.
Thanks, Waymo.
Thanks, man.
Yeah. Love to see your face too.
So, that was from our super co-host, Sarah herself.
Oh,
Nice.
I miss you, Sarah.
We miss you, Sarah.
Does Sarah have a guess? I don't know. Do you have a guess, first of all, Sabino, our wonderful producer, as to the least dependable?
Right.
I don't know, because us Mexicans, we all ride on undependable vehicles. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint which one it is.
Fair enough. I like it. Oh, wow.
That's pretty funny.
All right. Well, let me go. Where was that? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. The brand, drum roll please, was
So we all speak
Volkswagen.
It's a
Really?
it's a fun
Wow.
thing.
German made?
Yeah.
Never would have guessed that.
Yep. The
You
brand was
know
Volkswagen, which had 301 problems per 100 cars.
You know what? I wouldn't be too surprised because I've heard that those cars are not the greatest.
I've never ridden one. I've just never really liked the
Yeah.
style, how they looked or anything. But 301 problems per 100 cars. I mean, you're averaging 3
Can you
problems
say
per car.
lemon?
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
is
good.
I think I
Kinda
only
odd.
know one person, like my nephew-in-law. I think he owns one, but that's the only person I know that owns a Volks.
I tell you, the one thing I had to get over with Volkswagen was because my very first car that I ever had in life
In
was
life?
in life.
Was it the Flintstones car?
No, it was a Volkswagen. It was a blue Volkswagen Bug,
Well, I mean, those are
Bug.
and
Especially
it
in the
cost
snow.
me $800, and I had to work my ass off to get it. $800, and it lasted for about 2 years. And I ran over a pothole, and it was done.
Those Bugs
One-
and Beetles
one
were really
pothole?
popular.
One pothole.
One pothole?
Yeah, it was used. $800.
Wow.
Yeah, worked at Wendy's to get it, and then it was.
Well, that's a lot of burgers.
Did the girls dig the Volkswagen Bug? Beetle?
You know, so here's the thing. When I was back at home, and during my time, if you had a ride, period, you were somewhat cool, which is why I worked my ass off to get it, because I wanted to be cool. So if you had a ride, now, obviously it wasn't the greatest because it was a Bug, So, but either way, and matter of fact, it was when I started to my first car. It was my first car, and it was standard shift.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
I learned how to drive standard shift, and I remember, which I think is a lost art.
I
all
had
cars,
one.
you know?
My second car was a stick shift.
Yeah.
I'll never get one again. I don't want one because I want to drink and drive.
I think it depends on where you are. Like if you're in a hilly place, like it's tough
It
to.
sucks.
Yes, it
Because
does.
Cincinnati has some hills, and like
Yes.
you're literally like this, and I'm
Trying
like
to
scared
tap on the clutch and
on a like a little 6-cylinder.
right.
You want an 8-cylinder, but you got a 6-cylinder. You're like
Right.
dreaming of an extra 2 cylinders. You're like, and you're moving an inch, and then you
Right.
finally, and then you get out into an intersection that's a
Right.
4-way stoplight, and you're like, oh
Right.
crap, am I going to get crushed? You know what I mean? Because you're just not building up the momentum. But I don't think I'll ever get one again unless it's a high-end sports car.
The thing I had was the issue I had was when you do get on those hills and at a stoplight, you're just kind of going back and forth, back and forth.
You gotta have one foot on the
Right?
brake
'Cause you
and one on the
can't
gas.
stop, right? You gotta go back and forth.
like,
back and
no,
forth.
we'll never
But I
do
got
that
good at
again.
it. Yeah, so I appreciate it. I'm a standard shift guy, so I can
Just
get in
think-
anybody's.
Just think if you are on I-70
Right.
going down the hills, especially at the President's Tunnel, and you're on
Yes.
either side in
Oh my
traffic,
God.
you're hating life.
Yes.
Yep.
You might as well just get out and walk.
Yeah.
Yep.
You don't
You ain't
wanna-
drinking and driving there.
No, you're not.
The last couple generations, I mean, yeah, they're going to be completely useless. It's just like, ooh, car, we got to get out of here.
Right.
Oh wait, it's a stick shift.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
Like-
it's a Waymo. They don't have to drive either
True,
way.
that's true. No.
That is true.
I think my least favorite of stick shift though was Rush Hour. It's just like,
Yes.
Yeah.
eh,
Yeah.
That's the
That
worst right
sucked
there.
back in the 70s and 80s and
Exactly.
90s.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
If you're rich like Josh, you just had a driver.
oh yeah, that'd be wonderful, man. Gosh, I think even I would have a driver if I suddenly hit the lottery. Be like,
have
yeah,
a
I want a
driver?
driver. You know, I wanna have my Irish coffees in the morning. You know, and
so you'd have a chef and a driver,
chef
Oh.
and definitely a chef,
private chef.
private chef. Yes. Outside of that, I'd probably just live in a basic place, have a basic car. Like I'd go on vacations, and then I'd have a private chef and a private.
Yeah, you know what? That's I know this is probably off topic, but I agree with you. I mean, if I came into a crap ton of money,
You do have a crap ton of money. I've seen your car.
I think
Ladies, he has a crap ton of money.
I would actually be the same way. I really wouldn't be as extravagant as
Me
one
neither.
would think. I'm sort of laid back, sort of simple minded, and so I
with
just
you.
little simple things, you know. I obviously it'd be a little bit more than what I have now, but it would still be to the point. It wouldn't be extremely like I wouldn't have marble floors everywhere, and not
gotta-
like some Liberace house or something like that.
I got to give a shout out to my buddy Mac out in L.A.
Hey,
He's
Mac.
Like, he said
Mac, what's up?
Waymo has been here for years in L.A. Started in L.A. and then let's see. Oh, okay. My other buddy Dave, he's working today. So Dave,
Sarah said if she won the lottery, she would have someone scratch her back and her head every day.
See,
you,
there's
you
another.
pay
good
me
one.
$50 an hour, I'll do it.
You have like your own private masseuse.
Yeah,
And the Cabana girl.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Wow, she's got some great ideas.
She does.
Yeah.
That's yeah, I was gonna say something insulting, but I'll hold back.
you would say something about that. What would you have against a Cabana girl?
No, not against the Cabana girl. Like I forget what the line that Sab said now, but it would have been like, well, she's dating you, Josh. So, but I lost the moment.
Yeah, but I don't have the nails. I don't have the scratching nails.
scratchy
you know?
Use your furry face. Man.
That's too soft. It's too tough. She likes it rough. She likes it hard. Like
Oh man, now I still
Way to go,
question why
Sarah.
she's dating you.
She will be texting.
I'm waiting for her to
If
call
not,
in at this point.
Right, I'm about to say, if not,
Come
call
on,
in.
Blondie, call in.
Call in. Get this all straightened out. Josh
Exactly.
says you like it hard, so.
she likes the hard nails.
Oh, yeah.
Hard nails. Right there.
No, Joe.
Man,
No, Joe.
We got another hour and a half of this.
Right, right.
Oh, it's gonna be a fun one.
It's going to be a good show.
I didn't even have to say anything. Like we all just like had silence for 10 seconds and like,
100%.
oh yeah, there we go.
So
You know what? For the first time, though, it wasn't an insult directed at me.
That is true. That is true. I got this story. So we're talking about Sarah, and then this is another woman. This is not Sarah, by the way. I'm not segueing this into being Sarah, but this was an interesting story of a woman discovered after 24-year disappearance, arrested for a warrant issued 1 month before she vanished.
Okay, we're gonna have to take a pause on that though, and have you repeat that because now she's on the phone.
Yes, she is.
She
and I
had to
want
call.
no
I
part of
knew
this.
she would call it.
I want no part of this.
Hang on.
I knew that was happening.
Yep. All right, let's see here. All right, are you there?
Oh, I'm here.
What's up, pretty girl? We miss you.
I wish that you all could have seen my face. It turns. I mean, it takes a lot for me to blush.
We know that.
And wow, my face looked like the color of the walls. That red. It was not pretty.
Well,
You're
we,
right.
we got some inside intel on you.
Well, with
And
all
how
that
you like
being
it.
said, Josh is very, very accurate.
I am very accurate. Exactly. I don't have the rough nails. You know, it's like she likes to be scratched. She likes marks left
Wow.
on her back when you're scratching. Like, yeah. Sean.
I am so thinking hard of something stupid to say, and I am totally speechless on that.
There
one.
is no good way I could say
It
this, Sarah.
really is. It really isn't.
You just need marks on your back.
You like?
Happy Sunday, happy daylight savings
Yes.
time. Sarah likes to get marked.
Yes, she does. Like to get marked.
I do. Sadomasochism. It's fine. No, it's so true. Like it's, I do like it rough and hard. So
That's what she said.
all
Yep.
that needs to be said. So.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what
That's
she said.
exactly what she said. Yeah. Well, we figured you would
boys, keep-
call.
Yeah, of course. Oh, I did. I actually turned really, really red. I was like, oh, that was.
Yeah,
so
now I really missed you not being here today because I
Yeah.
would have noticed that.
Yeah.
Ted would have noticed that.
Right.
Ted would have been like,
Yeah,
watch out with the red face there, chickie.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Completely. I know. I miss you boys too. So
Yeah.
have a great show. I
We
will
will.
continue listening, and you guys are amazing. So
Thank
much
you.
love.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
I told you.
Yeah. We knew it was going to happen.
Yeah.
It was a matter of time. After
And
we
there's
said,
really no good way to describe
It really isn't.
that. I
I
mean, it
mean,
always goes into the gutter.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, Sean, you were
Yeah,
talking to us,
so-
and you're gonna have to say kind of
Let
like
me-
that line
Let
again.
me go back over it again.
Yeah.
So I came across this interesting tidbit of information. There was a woman that was discovered after a 24-year disappearance. But the thing is, she got arrested after the 24-year disappearance. She was discovered, and she got arrested for a warrant that was issued 1 month before she vanished.
I love the diligence of this government, but I'm
Isn't that
thinking
crazy?
she went 24 years. Just, I mean, if she
Kinda
hasn't
let
been
it
doing
go,
anything
right?
illegal since, I'd be like, okay, I'll give you this one.
Right.
Go ahead.
Please tell me this is just like a brutal crime or
All right.
like
Well,
something really bad.
I'll read
No,
into
it's
it a
go- I
little
bet
bit
it's
more.
going to be something like this big.
So a woman who was found in North Carolina after being missing for 24 years, was arrested after authorities discovered she had an outstanding warrant from before her 2001 disappearance. Michelle Smith was reported missing on 2001 after leaving her Eden, North Carolina home to go Christmas shopping in Virginia, about 30 minutes away. She was 38 years old at the time. Court records show that the warrant was because of a DWI charge.
Wow. Did they?
Well, first things first, if you're going to disappear, you want to have a named Michelle Smith because there's only 9 million Michelle Smiths in
Only.
this country.
That's
Right.
it.
Right.
But a
That's all.
DWI, a warrant for that, I'd have been like, are you still drinking? Are you still doing stupid stuff like that? No? Okay.
I mean,
I got bigger fish to fry.
Right. We should be a little happy that we found her after 24 years.
Did she say why she disappeared? I mean, did she
Well,
just not
DWIs
wanna,
cost
I mean,
$13,000.
they
20 years
do.
ago, they probably cost $3,000.
and those classes are horrible.
Yeah.
Yes.
The classes are very dreadful.
In Colorado, over 100 hours of your time
Yeah.
going to class. So if you are going to drink and drive in Colorado, you're stupid.
Yep.
Because it's not only the cost of $13,000, it is also over 100 hours of your personal time.
It's 13 grand.
Oh yeah, it costs
Probably
13
everything.
grand.
Yeah.
13 grand, over 100 hours of your time. Plus, for 2 years, you're going to have that mechanism on your steering wheel that will not let you drive
Right.
if you are drunk.
I had a buddy
No
that-
matter how hard you blow.
Please be smart.
Y- Nice. This is
I didn't miss that one. I'm just ignoring it on purpose.
me neither.
So no, but and not only that. So you have DUI, you have alcohol classes.
Yeah.
But then you have what they call alcohol therapy, and it's just horrible. See, thankfully,
Yeah.
I had my DWAI. So it was less than everybody. I'm sitting there in this room talking to people, you know, like mine was 0.128 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm talking with people who's like, yeah, I blew like a 0.35 and stuff like that. It's like, how are you standing?
Right.
You're just not an achiever, Josh.
Yeah, and I'm
You're
just
an
I'm just
underachiever.
sitting in here like, man, I need to raise my stakes because everybody else here has these amazing stories, and I'm just like, yeah, I had a couple of drinks, and
Right.
you know,
Yeah.
but yeah, you had the classes, you had the therapy, you watch these. It's really kind of the videos where it's just like people in prison, like I don't remember anything, and they like got in this huge accident and all
Right.
this stuff, and
Oh.
you have community service hours.
Yes.
I will say, my community service hours, they were
So-
awesome.
Oh, they were awesome.
They were awesome.
In what way?
Yeah.
Do
Well,
tell.
Sean, you're gonna love this.
ready.
My community service hours took hold at a golf course. That's right. I could do community service at a golf course.
Love it.
Yes.
Picking up trash.
I'm about to go do a DWI right now.
You're about to get caught.
No, folks, don't do that. We are not promoting that just because you
No.
can go play golf.
But if you do get community service, check
Go-
the golf courses.
Yes.
If you're a golfer and you mess up, you do something, or you know,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a lot of students want you know
Right.
their applications for they do community service applications for college stuff like that.
Yeah.
You can do community service at a golf course.
100%. If that be the case for me, I would do it at a golf course.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Do you get to play, or is it just more of like, are you maintenance? Do you?
So
I guess it depends
I-
on the course, maybe.
What I did, and I heard this was the best. So I showed up. Granted, it was early. I showed up at like 5:45 in the morning. Okay, and I drove all the carts out to the front.
Okay.
You know, so that they're all ready for the
Right,
golfers. I put the
right.
tees in. I put the booklets in. Everything like that. And then once golfers started going, I mean, I pretty much just sat around
Yeah.
and waited for the golf carts to come in. Then I just had to hose them
hose 'em
down,
down.
clean them,
Right,
and
clean 'em.
get them. That's
Did
it.
they let you get a round or two in at some point during that?
Not a
time?
round or two, but I
Okay.
I shouldn't say they may have let me hit some balls
Well, we
on
won't
the
say.
range.
We don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they may have.
Well, he hasn't mentioned the course.
May or
either.
may
I haven't
not
mentioned
have.
the course yet. So,
Right.
yeah.
Okay. So they may or may not have
Right.
allowed that to happen.
Let's turn this around and make a positive. So, can you choose your community service?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so
Oh, yeah, you
could
can
go to
choose your
you could
community
go to a
service.
church. You could volunteer for the government. You could go plant trees in the mountains. So there
Yeah.
you go.
100%. If I do it, I'm doing what Josh did. I'm going to the golf course. I mean, that sounds awesome to me.
Oh,
Even if
yeah.
you don't play, just the fact that I'm on the course and I'm just doing
You're
golf.
outside.
Yeah.
See, I don't understand. Even if you don't play golf,
Yeah.
they're beautiful.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like no one around.
exactly.
It's quiet. It's
Quiet,
zen-like.
nice. Right. Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Golf courses are wonderful.
Yeah. Anybody out there that has gotten a DUI, a DUI, or a DWI, tell us if you had any other type of.
You know
Text
what?
us.
When
Yeah,
I got
text-
when I got my DWI, I had to go to Moms Against Drunk Drivers,
Oh yeah, you have to do that too.
and I blew a
Dude.
1.8.
Yeah.
I was
Wow.
up there.
No, you can't blow 1.8. Maybe a
Point-
0.18.
I blew a 1,000.8. No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I was gonna say, dude, like the only thing you drank for that week was alcohol.
I was on the binger.
Oh.
And you said, Seb, you said it was a Moms Against, what was it?
Yes.
Drunk driving.
Yeah, and it was. I actually got it in Texas, so I got the DUI in Texas, and I was able to transfer it over here in Colorado. And in Texas, they actually recommended that because here in Colorado, when I went to the drug test, because they even had me do a drug test too,
Mhm.
He was like, "You have to go where?" Because I asked him, where can I
Right.
find like
Right.
somewhere like that?" And he was kind of puzzled. He's like, "Really? They make you do that?" So it might be just like different states have you do different things.
So did you have to like talk to these moms and did they hate you or?
It was the actual person that was leading the class. She lost a son to drunk
Oh,
driving.
no.
So I
Okay.
mean, and then she brought the articles out.
Gotcha.
The officers gave her like the pictures of her son. Like it was not good.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So
Okay.
everybody has to go to a MAD meeting.
To a MAD meeting.
Mothers Against
Okay.
Drunk
Gotcha.
driving.
Okay.
Maybe we should make people go before they get a DWI or DUI.
Well, see, and the funny thing is what we need to do, but you can't do it now because it's been too long, is, over in Europe, it's not a big deal because they don't have the age restrictions. They don't have everything. I mean, someone can go out with their parents and have like a drink at 14. It's just so common and natural. Where over here, it's just like it's illegal, it's fun,
Yeah.
binge. So it's really different.
Okay.
I did want to just kind of tail end off the end of this. I never got to finish this one, but
Yeah.
the car thing.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah.
JD Power, Volkswagen had 301 problems per 100 cars. That sounds pretty bad, right?
Yeah.
Well, JD Power also in the article named the industry average. The industry average is 204 problems per 100 cars.
That's the average.
The average, yes.
That's a problem going on.
Take out Toyota and Honda and then see.
Then see what happens exactly. Yep.
It gets worse, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I love my Toyota.
Toyotas
Toyotas
are,
are awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hondas are
I mean,
pretty good.
they're pretty reliable.
They are.
They are. They, I mean, may not be the greatest looking cars, but they're pretty reliable.
Well, we talked this morning because, it's daylight savings time.
Yes.
Yay!
Yeah.
Everybody's happy. Everybody's excited, right?
Yeah, you should be up by now.
Yep.
Hopefully.
Josh, you should be up by now.
I should be. I'm definitely not. So I've said this. Gosh, I've said this since starting in radio and even before that because daylight savings is always a really touchy subject for me.
It's kind of stupid if you ask me.
It
But-
is, and I've always said that if a politician, they can make everybody happy
Yeah.
just by getting rid of it here.
Yeah.
But before we go into that, apparently we have another phone call here.
Oh,
Phone call.
welcome.
Phone call.
Phone
That
call.
is right.
Yeah.
So
Who's calling?
Sabino. Okay, we do not. Sabino said nay on that one.
Well,
Was it Sabino? Was it a
I
girl? And
was
you
just
got the
about to
phone
say,
number?
Exactly.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, we had a caller. Sabino said, "Hey."
Yeah.
It was a chick. Sabino's like, "Hey, what's your
Okay,
number?"
we got the phone call back.
Okay.
Okay.
It is the Monkey Man himself.
Oh, the monkey
Doug,
man.
Monkey Man.
Doug's back.
All right,
Doug.
bring the monkey man over to us. Hey,
Good to go,
monkey
sir.
man.
Hey guys, what's happening?
What's up,
What's
Doug?
up, buddy?
Did you miss us last week, Doug?
You have like a driving show going on too. I like it.
We like
Yeah.
we like to drive people crazy, Doug.
DUIs,
Nice.
all kinds. Hey, you know the funniest thing I was thinking about with these driverless cars.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see the movie Total Recall with
Ye-
Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Sure.
Yes.
Of course, because it's an amazing movie.
Right.
You remember when he gets in that driverless car and it's not trying to kill him, but it's just not particularly helpful because it doesn't work right.
Yep.
Did it have a robot in it?
I was going to
though,
say,
Doug?
it had a robot in it.
Yeah. Right.
A robot. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah.
keep picturing every time I hear about these driverless cars. Is that scene, and it terrifies me.
I'm right there with
It's
you,
going
Doug.
to take a long time for a lot of people, isn't
Yeah.
it, Doug?
So you wouldn't get in one, Doug?
I think a machine's going to kill me trying to be helpful.
What if
Yeah,
what if
'cause
Ted
like my
was
car-
driving? Doug, what if Ted was driving? Would you be happy to be in there with Ted because he's a great conversationalist?
I don't know, man. That's tough. But my so my other thought was you guys were talking about DUIs
Uh-huh.
and how if you get a DUI you have to put an interlock on your car for.
Yeah.
And the idea is like blow into it, and you can't operate the car unless you blow
Right.
sober.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, in
Yes.
fact,
I don't know that that's the answer to our drunken driving, but boy, we could use that technology elsewhere. I'm thinking like on my email.
what? You know,
If I had to lock device on my email, so I have to blow and make sure that I'm sober before I send.
Before
the
you send
shitty
this
email.
drunk text or drunk email.
I would ask you to blind CC me going forward, Doug, but I'm going to take that one back. Please no. But by the way, I mean, since you are an attorney, have you represented any? Was that your field, representing DUIs,
Who the hell's-
DWIs? By chance?
What kind of lies are they telling you? You call me the monkey man.
Well, you wear a monkey
Sabino
suit.
did.
You wear a monkey suit.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, I think that technology could be helpful elsewhere because it's not doing anything for drunken driving.
No.
There's other ways for that.
Yeah.
That's just the DMV getting more fees.
Oh no! All it is a
Right,
money
man.
making scheme. It's exactly. I mean,
That is something interesting to look at because we'll start
I
from 1980 up until now to see if the DUIs have gone down, DWIs have gone down.
oh
over
no,
the
they've
years.
gone up.
Since
They've definitely gone up.
they've
Have
gone
they?
up.
Mm-hmm.
We got more people in this country.
Yep.
Is that kind of is that why? Or is it people just aren't smart enough to get an Uber?
Doug, what do you think? Do you think the DUIs have gone up because it's a money-making thing for revenue coming in, or
Yeah.
have these things actually worked and DUIs have gone down?
No, I think it's very much a moneymaker. And I've heard from
We lost you, Doug.
back of the car as the cops were having a conversation about, hey, this was a really good bust. Wow, this is going to keep them happy.
Yeah.
Right.
This was a clean arrest. Boy, we're generating fees.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, I completely agree with that right there. I'd like to research it a little bit, but yeah, I completely agree because it's a lot of revenue going to the state, going to the systems that go in your cars, going to court fees, everything. So
Yeah, I was gonna ask where does all this money go to? Because that's quite a bit of money to
Mhm.
pay. 13 grand.
Yeah, it goes to whatever the group is that busts you. So if it's a municipality, then boy, that's a great generator.
Right.
The state patrol are the big guys. They make a lot of money from that.
Oh, they do.
Well, you know what? The smarter cars get I know they're working on a mechanism in the cars as they get smarter to like detect what kind of state of mind you are in too. And I think the cars are going to get so good that if they detect somebody that's drunk,
Right.
some way, shape, or form, just AI watching them, that the car won't go, and they'll be forced. The car won't go. It'll probably order an Uber for you at one point in time.
do you think like Star Trek and stuff like that you could teleport drunk?
What now?
Did you used to watch Star Trek, Doug?
Oh yeah.
Do you think they had DUI like teleportations? Like you can't teleport if you're under the influence?
You gotta blow a 0.0 before you can teleport.
I don't know.
You say the
'Cause
wrong
you-
stuff.
Teleporter operator would have to be the sober one. If you're being teleported, then I think you could.
That.
You probably
True.
Yeah, that's true, Doug. That makes sense.
Yeah, because if the guy operating it suddenly
Right.
like if he's
Yeah.
drunk and then your eyes show up where your knees are supposed to be and stuff like that, and it's all messed up, then that's definitely a user error.
Well, if you say the wrong thing, because you have to say like "beam me up, Scotty," or you say, "Hey, you're drunk," you say something stupid like "cream me up, Scotty," and then all of a
He's
sudden
gonna
you're not
teleport you
going
to the
any-
moon and be
right,
like,
or you're not going anywhere, and all of a sudden this big glob of cream just comes all over you, and you're like, "That's not what I meant."
Scream me up, body.
know, that would be a great Star Wars sequel if Scotty became an alcoholic.
Yes.
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 Star Wars or Star Trek?
Wrong spot. Oh, Star Trek, yeah. So they had to
Yeah.
put an interlock on his teleporter.
We got to stop now. We're giving SNL some ideas.
Right.
Or
We should
anybody
be
out there.
writers for SNL.
We should be.
We should
It'd be a lot funnier, I think.
Yeah.
So, but Doug, you been doing well?
Yeah, everything's good. Enjoying the weather, man. Watching the snow melt, as you said.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Gorgeous outside today.
Yeah.
Love it. Well, thanks for calling in, buddy. Absolutely love talking with you. You
As
wear that
usual.
monkey suit lately?
Not lately, but hey, it's springtime.
Right.
It is.
Right.
An early
I'll
an early Rockies
I'm gonna
game,
have
maybe an early spring Rockies game when it's not too hot for you in there.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's the problem is you can't wear it during August.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
no.
wait,
You can. You're just going to waste away to nothing.
Oh, hey, that's our next invention, right? Weight loss.
Yeah.
The monkey and weight loss system.
Yeah.
You don't have
that's
to do
perfect.
the GOP.
Yeah.
Heck yeah. All right. Thanks a lot for calling in, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Doug.
Ladies and
Bye,
gentlemen, Doug right there, the
The
monkey
monkey
suit
man.
guy.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Heck
Exactly.
yeah.
So here's an interesting one I came across, and this is pretty interesting. These are the states where you're stupidest and smelliest, according to Chat GPT.
All right.
You guys want to hear this?
This is awesome.
This
All
is,
right.
This
I
is
thought you guys
really
might like
unimportant information. Dive
Yes.
in, buddy.
And
Yes.
this is a show that is streamed everywhere. So if
Right.
you are listening in one of these states, please,
Please.
message in.
this. Right.
Tell
us differently.
Attention, Sean. And
You and I need to guess on what states.
ooh, all right,
All right. I'll read the well. I'll read the article. We'll get to it. Okay. So a new study, and it's funny how they came about this. A new study suggests Chat GPT may stereotype you based on where you live, with the artificially intelligent model classifying some locations as smarter, some as smellier, and some as uglier or stupider. Which, by the way, I didn't know stupider was an actual word. But
yeah, there's stupid, stupider, stupidest.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Well, apparently I'm stupid.
Is your state in there?
Okay, all right, Josh.
No comment.
Josh, so when it comes to smelliest,
You,
I'm thinking of a certain region of the country first, and let's see if you and I are thinking of a certain region.
I'm going to give you the answers. I want you guys to say what you think is the stupidest and the smelliest. You
Well,
guys tell
I
me.
already have a guess for the smelliest here. So
Okay.
Aurora.
Aurora.
Are we going state? We're going state.
We just lost those
State,
listeners.
We're
buddy.
going state.
State, buddy.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no,
We love you, Aurora.
We love you, Aurora.
Yeah, we love you.
No, I already have my mind made up for smelliest.
I'm thinking the South as a region and probably Alabama as a state.
You're saying Bama?
Bama.
Okay, Sean.
All right,
you know
you
what I'm
saying
thinking.
Bama, Roll
I'm
Tide.
saying Louisiana.
You saying Louisiana?
Because you got
want-
New Orleans right there.
I did not want to.
I'm not.
Well,
okay,
after
I
Mardi
don't
Gras-
think. See, I can't say because I already know the answer.
Right.
So you
Well-
guys. So Louisiana for
Louisiana
Josh,
for me.
Roll Tide for
Yeah.
Joe.
Yep.
Watch it be my home state.
What about stupidest?
Stupidest.
Oh man.
oh.
I shouldn't do this.
Oh boy.
I should not. Do
Kansas.
No.
Wow.
I'm
okay.
gonna say my own home state, so people. Give me a
Ohio?
break. I'm gonna say Ohio.
You're gonna say Ohio.
right.
Okay.
I'll say the
guys ready?
smartest state though. I got an idea for the smartest state.
The only reason I say for the stupidest state. Wait, is smartest one of the categories?
Well, I think okay. So in the article, they do sort of mention that, but it's really I want you guys just guessing the smelliest and the stupidest.
Okay, so,
So-
the only reason I say this state for the stupidest is because we get so many wonderful arrests that we talk about on the show
I know what
from
he's about
this
to say.
state.
Florida.
Florida, you get some of the greatest like arrest stories out there. You know, it's like,
Well, half the people aren't from there, so
but it's still they live in the state.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be my guess right there.
All right, so let me read the article.
All
If
right.
you directly ask Chat GPT whether people living in certain states are stupid, the model might decline to answer. But when backed into a corner, and
Isn't that crazy
I
how
know.
with AI it'll be like, I can't answer this.
I don't
Yes,
wanna-
you can.
yes, you
no,
can.
I can't. Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since you backed me in the corner.
AI's dumb.
But when backed into a corner and forced to choose between pairs, the model started making harder choices. The researchers found the more certain states appeared in answers, the higher they would get ranked in answers about intellectual, creative, and physical attributes. Hold on, let me get it up. Ultimately, the AI model considered Massachusetts to be the smartest state.
that's the state I was going to pick.
Smartest?
The
MIT,
smartest.
Harvard, Massachusetts was my first choice for smartest.
Really?
But if you
Okay.
look at some of the laws they sit there and debate and pass,
then
you're gonna see like, okay, that's there's so
opposite.
many dumb laws up there. It's crazy.
right. That's interesting. Okay.
Okay.
Congrats, Massachusetts.
But I got to give a shout out to my buddy James. He says Mississippi is stupidest and smelliest. We're inching our way closer to Louisiana.
we kind of are.
man.
Exactly.
All right. So here you go.
I think I'm right.
Louisiana was the smelliest.
Yes.
Okay, all right. So after Mardi Gras, well, it's they got New Orleans, which is the only city that washes its streets every single day.
But here's the thing. I hate to say this, but it is apt being someone that has grown up in Louisiana and folks and family. It stinks. Yeah, Louisiana smell. I mean, New Orleans basically smells like piss. I'll be honest with you. Even when they wash the streets after the night of drunken debauchery, it still smells like piss. Here's the other one. Ohio was the ugliest.
All right, to all my buddies in Ohio that may be listening, Ohio is the ugliest. Ohio.
Folks,
Is my name on there as the first candidate to
no,
win?
it did not
No,
say.
just the people
Just
from
the
there
people
and
from
who
there.
live there.
Oh my
Not
God.
necessarily
That's why
Joe
you love that
Nye.
article more than anything. We got to rip on Ohio.
So,
The ugliest, huh?
So again, folks,
Wow.
I am just the messenger. Louisiana, my home folks. Look, I wouldn't talk about us like that, but you know good and well we stayed down there. And all of our Ohio family and friends. Hey, again, I'm the messenger. This is what AI is saying. ChatGPT to be specific. So if you have a problem with this, don't pick us.
It's all
It's all
ChatGPT.
Chat-
Hey, what would happen if Ohio and Louisiana cross-pollinated? What kind of a state would that
That'd
be?
be one
Oh, man.
ugly, smelly
One ugly,
person.
smelly. Yeah.
exactly.
Yep.
I
North-
love you, Ohio.
Yeah, we love you, Ohio. North Dakota had the least sexy people.
Oh my God.
What, is there anybody that
see
lives
that.
there?
I've seen Fargo.
Thank you, Mac. My buddy Mac says excluding you, Joe. So thank you, Mac.
Oh.
Thanks,
Rock,
Mac.
bro.
Mac, you're a
Mac
good
is
friend.
macking on you.
Well,
Wow.
Mac is a
I'll
good
say
friend.
this: if Mac ever comes back to Colorado, and I think he will in the next year, we're gonna get him on.
Yeah.
You're,
gotta come
you're
on.
coming on, Mac.
Coming on, Mac.
You know why, Mac? I'm not gonna say why, but you
Yeah,
know why.
You're coming on, Mac. Ask which states had stupider people.
Yep, we answered this. All right.
The top 3 states that ChatGPT named were. This kind of going to make sense.
Please don't be in the South. I've ripped on
Kentucky,
the Oh, there's the South. Close to Ohio.
West Virginia,
Close to Ohio.
and M-I, crooked letter I, crooked letter I, humpback, Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Wow.
James was right.
Was the 3, those were the states that had the 3 stupider people. While the top 3 states, check this out, that considered to have the least stupid people were Hawaii,
What?
Because they live in a great place.
Well, it's easy when your population is nay.
and you guys will be really proud to hear the second one, Colorado.
We're the least stupid.
Yes.
Nice.
And New
is
Hampshire.
that?
So it was Hawaii, Colorado, and New Hampshire
I never
had
would've
the
guessed New
least stupid people.
we're so smart
We're
here.
so not
I
stupid.
feel better about myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
smarter
yeah.
just thinking about it.
Yeah.
We were most concerned about how certain ideas get normalized, like the idea that people in Kentucky are stupider than any place else, said Matt Zook, a geography professor at the University of Kentucky and co-author of the research. Nice, Matt. He said the model reinforces dominant narratives about certain places being like this, certain places being like that. So there you go. So
My buddy Miles did an interview here. He's from Northern Kentucky, and he's a smart dude.
Yeah.
So
he's the only one.
he goes
apparently.
against the grain.
There's
I think there's
exceptions to every ChatGPT rule.
There's exceptions to every
Well-
ChatGPT rule.
Well, apparently he's, according to Chat GPT, he's probably the only one that's smart in Kentucky.
Well, he moved here, so he's really smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
That, and he's an aerospace engineer.
Yeah.
Well,
by,
that too.
by
Well, that too.
education.
That too.
Well, that too. That didn't hurt.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah,
Dude,
good stuff.
article, Sean.
Well, you know, that's what I try and do.
See, I told him on the way here, I'm like, you're better at finding this stuff than I am. Mm-hmm. And he said, you and Sarah said I sucked when I ran the show. So. He
You
didn't
said
say
that,
it.
Joe. You even
I fully
admitted
admit it, man. I'd rather be reactive than proactive.
I heard that.
All
Well,
right.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll kind of segue into this. I mean, since it's kind of segueing from the last topic we had. And I didn't know this exists, but kind of, sort of, you guys will laugh about this. So, old person smell is a real thing, and experts say this Japanese persimmon soap may get rid of it. So
Just soap in general.
well, yeah, I kind of agree with you.
No, Joe.
No, Joe.
What?
No, Joe.
As we have the privilege of aging, there are a number of perfectly normal changes that occur to our bodies. But for all of the age-related talk that we hear about, wrinkles, hair loss, general body pain, there's a lesser discussed conversation about smell. Sure, everyone, no matter what age, gets body odor. But the specific smell that comes with aging is distinct from regular BO.
Yes, aging is not body odor. I know. We all know what body odor is.
Isn't indicative of poor hygiene and doesn't come off with just normal soap and water.
Oh, you were right.
Yep.
There's a first.
This Mirai Clinical Persimmon Soap Bar was first suggested to us as a possible solution when Huffington Post contributor Julie Kendrick recently reported on old person smell phenomenon, which is caused by a compound called 2-nonol.
Nonol.
Yes, it's a thing. Typically beginning at after the age of 40 and caused by antioxidant defenses declining in the skin, nonal odors can have a mild to moderate organic or musty smell that varies from person to person. We're told by dermatologists, and you might not even be able to notice it on yourself due to something called olfactory adaptation, where you become accustomed to the scent as it develops gradually.
Where's Sarah at? She went off on us boys for being smelly a couple months ago.
Well, boys are always smelly.
So
I mean,
as we get older, we got older. It's a thing.
Yeah, me as a caregiver for 3 years, I can definitely say that there
That's
is
a
a unique scent
smell.
to every, and it's not like a boy, girl, or testosterone. There is a unique smell to even like when you go into like nursing homes, and then you go deeper into like dementia, and then you go even
Right.
deeper to like hospice. There's
Right.
a
Right.
certain smell, like it's a certain kind of odor.
right.
So there's a definition for this nonal, which is spelled Nonenal. Hopefully, I'm saying that correctly.
No. It sounds like a
No.
new TikTok song
It
or something.
does. It's a natural compound formed when skin oils oxidize, creating a grassy odor that worsens after 40 as skin antioxidants decline. And the 5 areas that you want to wash to help fight this, number 1, which is behind the ears. Think about it. That's behind the ears.
Behind the
Yeah.
It's a small, but it's pretty.
Which I don't know if you guys know this. Do you know that your ears and your nose are the 2 things that never stop growing?
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
I did know your ears. I didn't know your nose.
Nose, they keep going. If you look at some older people, notice their nose and ears they get bigger and bigger.
I did not
Okay.
know
Stops
that.
growing.
All right.
Yeah.
See, that's why I get on this show. I learn something every week.
This is what we're all about educating.
We are.
Back of the neck is where you can find some nonal.
So you have to wash the back of the neck.
Wash the back of your
consistently.
neck consistently so you don't.
All right.
Walk
Behind
around.
the ears, back of the
Back
neck.
of the neck. The other 3 are kind of. I think
Obvious.
you're kind of
Pits.
obvious. Yes.
Pits.
Armpits
Yep.
was number 3.
Down below.
Yes. Groin was number 4. I think you need to watch that at just any
Yeah.
time.
Feet.
Yeah. Feet was
Feet.
the 5th.
Yep.
Exactly. So there you go.
All right.
All right.
Nice. Well, it's nice to know that there's a cure and there's evidence to suggest. And everybody, I don't care how old you are, these are the 5 places you should wash
You should wash it
on a consistent basis.
at all times.
Wow.
No matter how old or young you are.
And that's one smell that I think disappears is like armpit smell, because every nursing home that I've been to, there's been a couple of people that were, kind of refusing to take a shower. And one smell that did not exist was armpit smell. It was that unique smell that they had to themselves.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Wow. All right.
you
Lovely,
go.
lovely, lovely.
Yeah.
I'm already taking a shower today. Now I'm going to go home and take another one.
I was going to suggest you do the same.
Yeah, you can say thanks.
Yep. All right. Well, we started out at the beginning of this show, and I mentioned that if a politician wants everyone to be happy, all they have to do is get rid of daylight savings. To
Yes.
make daylight savings time permanent, Congress would need to amend the Federal Uniform Time Act.
Really?
Specifically, the daylight saving provisions in 15 USC 260A. That is right. I did a little research.
This has been around a long, long time.
It
Wasn't
has.
it Benjamin Franklin that thought of this?
I believe so. I believe you're
So
right.
it's been around.
But like, I don't understand the purpose of it. Like, what is it? Why is it necessary? for
I
us
guess
to
people
do
are more awake when they have more sunlight in the morning and stuff like that. But when he made it, like there was no cars. So what's the deal?
Because isn't there one of our? Isn't Arizona the state that doesn't have it?
Yeah,
Correct.
Yep.
And how could they bypass this
Yeah, that's-
federal act,
right.
yet we can't?
Right.
I really don't understand this, but it was first. It's not even an American thing. It was first, I think, done in Germany. The daylight savings thing.
The Germans.
But it used to. I think it had something to do with war and aligning work and social hours and farming hours, because farming was a lot of work.
Oh yeah. I
And
think I
so
did
it
hear
aligned
about
it so
this.
that people could.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it makes no sense anymore. Everybody
doesn't.
knows that.
We are not an agrarian society.
No.
Thank God for our farmers, but they're what, 1%, if not 1% of the population?
Yeah.
Right.
And they work 12, 13-hour days anyway.
And even that, I mean, there's a lot of advancement in that. So, I mean, it's
yeah,
not just,
right.
a bunch of people like farming a thing. We have
they're-
machines now that.
Yeah.
They're up
Exactly. I was
before
about to say
dawn
technology
and done
is-
after dusk anyway. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what, you know.
Well, like, yeah.
If federal law allows it and Colorado opts in, then, and this is each state, the state could remain on daylight savings time year round. That would mean later sunsets in winter months. Yes, please. But also later sunrises. In northern Colorado, communities like Fort Collins, the sun could rise after 8:30 a.m. in December under a permanent daylight savings schedule. This is interesting. Supporters say the extra evening daylight would benefit businesses, recreation, and daily routines. Yes, absolutely.
Well, it matches our circadian rhythm anyway.
It does. I mean, when it's not here and it gets dark at like 5 p.m., who's really going to
Who's
bed?
really going to
Like, yeah.
So are we time travelers?
We've talked about that before.
Josh didn't time travel this morning. He slept through it.
So check
Joe's been holding
about
that one.
the critics. This article actually mentioned the critics of doing this, which I think there's very few. But critics argue that darker winter mornings could make school commutes and early work schedules more difficult.
I could see
I
that.
say, who cares though?
No.
But you can see that, Sean.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, if it's darker, colder in the morning,
yeah.
it's the likelihood of somebody wanting to get up and wait
It's
on the
harder to get
bus.
up.
It's harder to do, right? Yeah,
Suck it up.
That's right.
exactly. Suck it
Buttercup.
up, buttercup. Exactly.
Ooh,
Yeah,
jinx.
there we go.
I like it.
Yeah.
Let us know on K4CO what you think. So go ahead and
Yeah.
message the station or go to K4CORadio.com. Contact. We want to know what you think because
Right.
honestly, I will make a bet that we really won't get many people who say keep daylight savings time and flip back time. What is the other one called?
Who cares?
What is it? What's it? Daylight savings, and then what is it? That's a good question.
I have to look that up now.
Daylight savings and I don't know. But let me ask you guys this. Ever since I was little, could you really tell the difference? Like when you say, oh, you get an extra hour of sleep. I never noticed.
No, not really.
I guess when
And
you're a kid, you don't.
no, and it's not like, you just took a trip outside the country where it takes a couple days to acclimate. You're good
Right.
when you wake up.
Exactly.
And the opposite is called, get the standard time.
Standard time.
Yay.
Okay.
Yeah, standard time sucks.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guarantee you we're not going to get people. I really
Yeah.
think if a politician wants to make everybody happy, keep it on daylight savings
Keep it on
time.
daylight savings.
Yeah, we don't need our Congress really debating this one for 9 days. Just do it.
They already do enough
Yeah, I mean they
Irrelevant
debate
stuff.
over garbage enough as it is.
that we pay for it. Yeah,
Exactly.
right. Exactly. Speaking of, I wouldn't say speaking of daylight savings time, but do you guys know, as far as time is concerned,
Yes.
that teens are getting less sleep now more than ever? Teen sleep is getting wrecked by more than just phones. Teens aren't getting enough sleep, and a 2-decade study suggests it's getting worse. Scientists found that the number of high schoolers getting insufficient sleep, less than 7 hours a night, which heck, I might be doing that now, has increased from 69% to 77%. Yeah, 77%. But it doesn't necessarily say, it's saying that it's not necessarily due to screen time. It's just that for whatever reason, they got bad sleeping habits.
It was an article that said that, but then didn't have any idea why.
It just said bad sleeping habits across most demographics is
Well,
the reason.
I only know one teen in town, and I know she's on her iPad forever. Comes home hours and hours and hours on her iPad. I mean, parents got to get them off that. And if they go out and exercise, if they're on their iPad and they're not exercising, then it's harder to sleep anyway. Because when you exercise, you wear the body out. That helps you sleep better. People that are athletes know this.
Yes.
Me, I'm good with 6 or 7 hours of sleep. I love it. But when you're a teenager, you're
need
growing.
more. You need it.
You really need 9 hours of sleep.
Yeah, you need it.
I'm gonna play devil's advocate a little bit. I mean, about the screen time, because I do agree that they're on it too much.
Way too
But
much.
one, I don't have kids. But you can't say. I mean, you can't really diminish them because that's kind of the world today. Is the screens, it's computers, it's all this stuff. Not to mention, I think one of the biggest things out there is the difference between like an educational type screen time and just playing a stupid video game screen
or
time.
just swiping for no
Or
damn
swiping
lights.
or social media
Social
type
media
stuff.
type
I mean,
stuff.
you can definitely learn a lot and advance in your knowledge, especially today when it comes to computers, when it comes to technology and everything like that.
I'll throw a curveball
You
out
can
there.
learn.
Are
Okay.
they stressed out more? Because what keeps us as adults awake? Stress.
Yeah.
True.
Thinking about paying the bills and stuff like that. Their new stress is from social media.
I think
and all that other stuff.
Yeah, I think there's a level of stress that they are encountering that you and I didn't encounter when we grew up as teenagers.
Yep.
No.
Because of this whole, and it's not necessarily like as adults bills and all that stuff. It's just this whole superficial popularity. I got to do this. I got to, and social media. I got to make sure I'm doing this, and if I'm not doing that,
Well,
and-
Sally said this about me on
Right.
social media, and then all
What's-
the friends are like chiming in, and
Right.
there's
Knowing-
8 voices on a stupid topic and stuff like that.
knowing what's trending and all of that good stuff, what you got to be doing, which I think it's just the most stupidest thing for people. You get this whole trending thing. You got to like whatever somebody else is doing now. You got to do it just because it's trending,
Right. Exactly.
But who am I?
Sometimes what's trending isn't that bright.
Sometimes with
Very
this
much
the
so.
stuff that's going on with these kids, a lot of it is not bright.
Right,
Yeah, I mean, when you look at all this stupid TikTok stuff that they do, it's just not bright at all. I'm like, goodness, is this what you're doing? Yeah.
All right, let's lighten it up a little bit.
Amen.
All right.
I don't know if this is lighting it up, but since I will segue into it because it's pretty interesting. We were talking about screen times. So this is what Instagram is doing. Instagram is going to alert parents, and I think this is a good thing. If teens search for suicide or
Oh my gosh.
self-harm content,
Okay. Yeah. That'd probably be a good thing.
yeah,
Amen to that.
is that a call?
We'll see.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sabina's doing that.
Sabino's doing that. What do you think about that?
I don't know. It's very interesting. I mean,
Okay, sir, we got a phone call from a gentleman named Mo. He is ready to go, sir.
Gentleman named Mo.
Notice he said gentlemen. So
I
he
love
came right
gentlemen.
through.
All right, gentleman named Mo.
Hi, Mo.
Hi guys,
Hi, Mo.
how are you?
Wait, is this Momo?
This is Momo. How are you?
This is Mo. Worked at the
Mo?
Oxygen Place. This is Mo.
Mo, really, Mo?
This is Mo.
Hi, Mo.
Hell yeah,
This is
I
Joe.
saw Shot live, so I had to call.
Oh my God, Mo!
Hi, Mo.
That's incredible.
Dude, where have you
How are you
been?
guys?
We're the Three Stooges now. Hey, Mo.
Mo, where have you
I
been, buddy?
literally- I'm right here. I live in Iowa right now, but I just got a notification that you guys are live. I looked and I was like, oh my God, my best people are live. So I had to do it.
Yeah, dude, it's been forever. So good to hear from you.
Absolutely. Likewise.
Yeah.
Where do you say you're living right now?
Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
Iowa.
Are you doing Rag Bride this summer?
I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Are you doing Rag Bride this summer?
No, I've never done that. No, but yeah, I know people that do that.
Do you play in the corn now? The corn mazes?
What is that?
Do you haven't
Never
played
mind.
it like just walking in the corn, like
Yeah.
children of the corn? Just like there's a lot of corn out there.
Oh,
You know they got a lot of
literally,
sweet
it's fun
corn.
for. No, that but just doing a lot of work, and there's like not much to do here, so
No,
I'd rather not talk much about it.
you know, I was saying, Mo, you know this. I've talked to you, told you before. I lived in Iowa for like about 1 year. I was in Iowa City, so I wasn't too far from Cedar Rapids. And
Yup.
yep, you're right. There's absolutely hardly, and the only thing that saved me at the time because I was in Iowa City, which is where the University of Iowa was. So I'd go to like sporting events and just to kind of kill the time or whatever. Because yeah, nothing against our Iowa folks, but it's not a whole lot to do.
Exactly, but like I watch football, and that happens in the wintertime, and I'm not a winter person.
That is so. What do you do? Since you said there's not much to do out there, I mean, what are you doing other than working? I hope you're not just working and going to bed.
That's all I do now.
Oh,
Literally.
Well, I mean, honestly, it's Cedar
Yeah.
Rapids. That's all you can do realistically.
Pretty much.
You
Pretty
need
much.
to-
It hasn't been bad. Work is fun.
you need to make it. You need to move back to Colorado because I don't know if you were listening early, but Colorado has some of the smartest people in the United States.
And they lost one when I moved out.
Good one.
And they gained it back when I moved in. Balance.
Nice.
I heard you were talking about technology, but I didn't catch the whole thing, so I wanted to join in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for
perfect.
calling.
That's why
Yeah.
you called in. Yeah.
Nice.
We were talking about, well, kids are getting less sleep, and we were thinking it's, a lot of screen time and arguing what is healthy screen time. And,
Yeah.
I mean, you agree that a lot of kids are spending just too much time on screen time in general,
In
correct?
general.
I agree, and I think there's no healthy screen time in general.
You don't think there's healthy screen
That's a
time, even
statement.
like educational screen time or advancing like knowledge screen time?
I don't want to get into kind of that too much. But I don't think so. I grew up with there was no screen time at all, and
Right.
that really helped me sleep because all the energy I had, we were burning it in out there.
Yeah. Mo,
Doing fun things.
Yeah, that's what Mo. We were talking about that. We were talking about when we grew up. I mean, we didn't have a lot of screen time, and so we were able to sleep forever because we
We're
were
active.
exercise. We're active. We were
Yeah.
out doing stuff, and so
And that was educational as well. We learned
it
a lot.
was. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're absolutely right about that. You're absolutely
Yeah.
right.
And it was hands-on experience. It was better than a lot what I learned over the screen.
That is true. That is true. That is true. Especially with the kids learning all these stupid trending stuff that people just do just because someone else is doing it, not because it's relevant or not. They just do it because someone else is doing it.
What, you don't think eating Tide Pods is healthy? I mean, I think more people should be doing this.
Great way to clean themselves out.
Exactly. Talk about an enema.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, wait, that's not eating.
You want to cause a revolt? Let's just shut down the internet at 10 p.m. every night.
You know, that's actually not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. It'll never happen.
It
but
won't happen though.
Kids would revolt big
They
time.
would.
Yeah, but if the internet shut down, then Mo, you're out of work.
No, dude, I built my networks. I'll keep people communicating. I don't need internet. We'll create our own.
You
Pick
all
up
right?
the phone and call somebody.
That's right.
Let them hear your voice.
Well,
Whoa.
and you know, I mean, let's just shut everything down, and then we can just use Mo's, and we'd be the only ones that have
Right.
connectivity.
Exactly.
I like
Exactly.
it. Oh man.
Uncensored.
Exactly.
yes, you
Exactly.
know it.
Of course. Of course. Of
Man,
course.
it is good to talk to
Yeah,
you, Mo.
Mo. Good to hear
Love
from you,
it.
man.
Absolutely. It's good catching up with you guys.
Yeah,
I'll talk
absolutely.
to you
Have
later.
fun, Iowa.
Take care. It was good. I'll see you online.
Okay.
All right, sounds
buddy.
good.
Thanks for
buddy.
listening.
Take care. Oh, Mo,
Wow.
that's awesome.
Man, I hadn't heard. I hadn't
He
talked
was
and seen
an
from
IT
him in a
guy
long-
many years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool guy. I hung out with him several times, and I hadn't talked to him in forever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he needs to
Mo-
make it back to
he
Colorado.
does.
I
He
miss that
does.
guy.
He does. Mo is a cool guy. Mo's a cool
Definitely.
guy. Cool guy.
All right.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. I think we kind of touched on this last week when we were talking about Denver and how expensive things are in Denver.
Ugh.
Well, there's an article that says Denver restaurants now cost more to operate. Listen to this: cost more to operate than in New York City. A report finds.
What?
What?
Yes.
The biggest expense is leasing space.
As restaurants try to survive despite rising costs, prices have risen. Denver's menu prices have grown 28% since 2019, the report said. An industry study released Friday concludes that Denver is one of the most expensive cities nationwide for eating out. Some diners may already know when the check arrives. What they may not realize is that business costs have risen so much in the city since 2019 that operating a restaurant in Denver is now more expensive than it is in New York City, the report finds.
You're right,
I'm trying
I
to see
never
what
would've
it
guessed
says
that.
exactly why, but it doesn't.
It's weird though because here it's just like, well, there's no reason to go to fast food because you can go to a regular place that we've talked about, get
Yeah.
a burger and fries for like
Right.
$15.99,
Right.
which is the exact same thing as almost like through the drive-through. So it's kind of pointless to go to the drive-through. Get a little bit of a higher quality meal and sit down, relax.
The task force reports making recommendations about improving the health of the Denver restaurant scene and chiefly highlights how policies around tipped minimum wages could be changed to more cost effective for employers while maintaining fair compensation for restaurant workers. So
I've
then
always
going
been
into-
behind that.
I mean, I think after COVID, I feel like this whole tip generation,
Everyone?
yeah, it got excessive. It got out of hand to me.
Absolutely.
It's no longer. It's like tipping is just regardless of the type of service you get, you have to tip.
I tip. I mean, I always tip. Got to. But you know what happened is like the gratuity was added in, and people aren't noticing that, and they're tipping more, which is increasing the customer's cost.
I don't have a problem with tipping. I do tip. I just think the whole tip thing has gone too far. Like, and when I think the tip of the iceberg, no pun intended,
Whatever. Your pun was intended.
That's right.
for me was when I went into a self-service yogurt place. I'm doing everything,
And there's a tip
and I
jar.
get to the cash register, and they say, "Tip, please," and I'm like. I did everything. I fixed my own yogurt. I put it in the cup. I put my own toppings, everything in there, and then I'm supposed to tip you?
All right, wait a second. I have a question here. Is this frozen yogurt or is this yogurt?
This would be froyo.
Froyo, frozen
Froyo.
yogurt. Okay, I was worried there for a second. All right, no, continue.
Yes.
So self-service.
Self-service. You know, like I can't think of some chains. We have them around here. You
Well,
know,
it's
you
kind of
go-
like it's like at the Mile High Stadium or something like that, where
Yeah.
you grab your stuff, you put it on the thing, it automatically scans everything, then you
Yes.
pay it, and then it asks for a tip.
It asks for tips, but in this case, with they have all the different flavors of yogurt. You go get your own cup, and you pull down the lever. You put your ice cream in, and then they have the whole toppings area, and You select your own top. You are literally doing all the labor.
Yeah.
The only thing, and so that when you get to the cash register, they're like, okay, would you like a 10, 20% or 15 or whatever tip? And I'm like, I did this. I made my own stuff.
Yeah,
Why do I need?
They do that in buffets as well.
Yeah, they do.
Buffets.
Well, see,
'Cause there's one server there, I mean, that just refills your cup. But even at that, before you get to the table, you're putting your own drink. I mean,
Well,
they got the
even
machine.
even at a buffet, why don't you just walk up to the buffet area and refill your own
exactly.
drink?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you-
exactly.
you
but
can
yeah,
do
the
that.
waiter, I mean, the waitress or waiter, they try to.
But there, at least maybe like a tip for the cooks.
Well, see, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
I was thinking somewhat that would be different only because they are preparing the food that you're going to get.
Right.
But I guess in a sense, they are doing that, so to speak, in the ice cream because they are putting all the ingredients in the ice cream. But the
They're
thing,
putting the
machine is
ingredients in
making,
the bowls and putting the spoon in there. for
but
you.
the machine is making the ice cream too, so it's not like a human being is doing that. So I mean, it's just like
I give them a tip. I tell them put a condom on.
Wow, that's a good tip there, Sabina. Wow.
Have you gotten a dirty look if you have not put a tip in a tip jar?
well, so
'Cause
they
that would make it fun.
Well, see, and this is interesting. They've got two types of tips. So they do have the jars, so you can put the actual cash in, or
Right.
they have the screen that you're,
18,
that you,
20%.
right. Yeah. And or have you ever noticed how sometimes they just like you just kind of make you feel guilty? They're like, you don't really have to do a tip, but here it is.
Just
You know,
mentioning
like,
it is a way
just
to
in
ask
case,
for it, just a roundabout way.
It's not obligated. You don't have to do it. We're not gonna die.
Yep.
But just
We're not gonna
you can do a tip if you want to, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I give
Before
you a tip.
before it used to be just the would you like to throw $2 to this charity?
Right.
And everybody's like, oh man. But now it's just like, do you want to give me $2 because I'm awesome?
Right. Exactly.
No.
Well, see, there was a time where when you tipped, it was tipped on the type of service you got.
And it was usually the cash, which was funny. Do you watch Seinfeld?
Yeah.
That episode where George is trying to tip at the pizza place, but the guy always turns his head when he throws the money in, so the guy never sees that George is tipping. And he's like, dude, I want to be acknowledged that I'm
Right.
tipping. And then he tries to take his tip back, and the guy catches him. You know?
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, and on the opposite side, if you're filling this out and it asks for a tip before you get the service, before you get the meal, it's like,
Yeah.
this guy's gonna see that I didn't tip
Right.
and is gonna be mad, and everybody's gonna know I didn't tip.
Right.
You know,
Based on the service that they give you or lack thereof.
lack thereof.
Because when they find out you didn't tip, they're like, yeah, whatever.
So
You
now
know,
that prostitution is going to be legal, is that a service?
yes, but tipping is optional.
They get a different kind of tip.
I think so. Exactly.
exactly,
Yeah,
exactly.
and we won't find out, but we will find out this year.
Yeah,
on
when
that.
is that? By the way? Do
I
you know?
don't know the exact dates, but we will find out this year. I would be flabbergasted if that actually went through.
Like I said before, it'll be just interesting to see that dynamic play out in areas that you just wouldn't think that it would.
Mm-hmm.
Like we mentioned, Lone Tree Highlands Ranch. Now you got some skanks running around.
Oh, it would just
Sorry
be
about
so
that.
wonderful.
I'll say one thing: if
Yeah.
I was a prostitute, I would only be hanging out in the rich neighborhoods.
That's why
yeah,
I'm saying this.
exactly.
That's why I'm saying this. That's
Wait,
where the money is.
Wait, you wouldn't be a dirty prostitute
On
like the
Cold
slums and everything? It's just like
The only thing dirty would be the cuss words that I would say. I almost said something else, but you guys would have taken it down a whole new path.
no,
so
if
I-
No, that's okay.
If legalized, I mean, you're hanging out at like
Yeah.
well,
Well,
you know, I mean,
Shanahan's
Yeah,
and
exactly.
if
you
our
know.
great government is thinking they're going to get a huge amount of revenue on this, I think they're sadly mistaken because all these prostitutes are just going to be asking for cash anyway.
yeah,
of course.
exactly.
Pay me in
Of course.
cash.
Yep.
Of course.
Some
Please,
might
no
have
check.
paid a tap.
God, do you think they'd be taxing like 30% of their check? They become W2 employees?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that'd just be bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
1099.
Well, you
1099,
can.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And you can write off a lot of the expenses.
Mm-hmm. I mean, a lot.
A lot.
of the
like
expensive.
the
lighting,
lighting,
clothes,
condoms.
makeup,
Right,
condoms,
right, exactly.
music.
music.
You can
right.
write off your Spotify because you put Spotify in the background.
Yeah,
Sometimes you don't
exactly.
put out James Brown or
Right. Not that we know anything about that.
nothing at all.
I know I don't.
Absolutely. We just, this is what our friends tell us.
Yeah, I've never even listened to Al Green.
Wouldn't it be the funniest thing if it came out that the Colorado legislators decided to do this because they noticed the population of Colorado going down and they want to pick up in population?
So we talked about
That's
that
just
last
me
week.
thinking way outside the box, people. So
Yeah, well, we talked about this last week. It was that it has been recorded that the population of Denver area, no, it was Colorado, has gone down.
Good.
Folks are leaving the state.
folks are leaving and people are having less children too.
Last time we did something to bring people to this state, we all know what happened. You legalize marijuana, and then everybody who just wants a joint moves to Colorado.
No, everybody that wanted to become a fast millionaire.
Well, that
moved
too.
Here to
That
open
too.
their own shop.
Yeah, that too.
That would be an intro. I want to look that up. Like how many, the first couple years it started, how many shops popped up and how many shops are still around.
Oh, a lot. I was in banking, and I remember how many people, because you still could bank them, but they'd always come in, asking. But
They can have a checking and savings account, but they couldn't get a loan.
they
those
couldn't
banks-
They couldn't even have checking or savings when I was doing it.
So besides
Their
Las
business
Vegas,
couldn't. It was all cash.
Yeah, it was all cash.
so besides Las Vegas, where else is it legal? Like prostitution, where else is that legal?
I think Nevada's the only state.
So we might be the second one.
I
It might be.
believe so.
Yeah,
That means Black Hawk and Central City are gonna be on fire
exactly.
Exactly.
with STDs though.
Literally on fire.
Your state besides Nevada.
Why don't we, you know what? Let's just go up there and get some space and open a penicillin shop.
It's funny.
I know a couple nurses that'll sit there all day and get paid a few bucks to.
There is no other state where it is legal like in Nevada, but Maine has decriminalized it.
Oh, really?
So, yep. All right.
In Maine, like up in that area, that was supposed. No, that was Massachusetts. That was
That was the smartest. Yeah.
according to ChatGPT. Well, since we were talking about weed, this kind of segues into this little story I came up with. So this guy, potential for contaminated cannabis products in Colorado creates risk for buyers. Justin Singer makes edible cannabis products in Colorado under the names Ripple and Ripped.
Oh, I know the Ripple brand.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
about to say, yeah. And over the years, he has become increasingly concerned about the state's lack of enforcement of the industry and what that means for the safety of the marijuana supply. A breaking point came when he released a much cheaper product to the market, I guess due to saturation. We were just talking
Hey,
about it.
cutting costs.
Yep. And increased sales by 5 times when he made the cheaper product. Changes he expected would certainly trigger an inspection from the state marijuana enforcement division. He said they never showed up. What kind of guy wants an inspection from the state? The kind of guy who wants an honest playing field, said Singer. Professional sports would not be fun if there were no referees and one team was allowed to cheat while one team tried to follow all the rules. So
Patriots. Oh, sorry. Had to sneeze
So
there for a second.
basically, he's saying that there's no enforcement and there's a potential. Yeah. Let me go further in this article because he said, so he had people buy 15 different marijuana products from dispensary shelves and tested them at the lab. The testing data, which he shared with CPR News, shows 4 products would have failed state limits for yeast and mold. Ooh,
Ew.
right?
Ew.
One by more than 6 times the state limit. And Singer looked for things Colorado doesn't require testing, like coliform bacteria, which signals unsanitary conditions in the grow or in storage. So apparently, we're not enforcing our cannabis here. So you guys just be careful, especially if be careful if you're buying the cheap stuff.
Yeah.
That's the
Exactly.
keys.
No need to look at me. I don't give a crap.
So if you're getting the cheap stuff, you know,
Oh,
just,
come on, Joe. You
Smoke
don't
them if you got them. Eat them if you got them. Who?
Yeah, you
Whatever.
you can definitely tell from what is top shelf to what, because when I used to work at the dispensary, inside secrets. So when I used to work at the dispensary, like the growers would bring in the product and they would check it in, and then what was top shelf that week, that would say for example it would be 50 for like an eighth, they would bring it down to like 20 an eighth to get rid of the stuff, and then they'd bring in the new stuff and put it for $50. But that old stuff, it would be a little iffy, to be honest.
you're like, could you physically see and tell it was iffy?
Oh
So-
yeah, you can. I mean, instantly, it's like like some people are even claiming that they're using like food coloring to make them look different, to make them look more exotic. But there's even more stranger things, because now you got to feed them and stuff, and they're asking like, "What are you guys feeding them?" And then you can tell when they don't wash the chemicals off correctly, because you can, once you're smoking it, you can instantly taste it because they don't taste like marijuana.
So, all those people out there that were thinking smoking a J was healthier than smoking a cigarette, now you got something more to think about.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, because I know a lot of, well, not a lot, but I know a couple of folks that they haven't been to a dispensary in like a year because they found like a homegrown
Yeah.
kind of thing where they just trust it even more there.
Yeah, more there. See, I was thinking, I didn't mean to cut you out, Joe.
No, go ahead.
I was thinking that as the market started to get pretty competitive and saturated, that these places going to have to do something. And I wasn't too surprised that, that they're going to start putting some additives and all kinds of stuff in there to cut costs.
I would have thought, since this was still kind of a young industry, that it would still have a high regulation from the government and still have high testing, but maybe the revenue's so good, they're like, yeah, we'll ease up. That's my conspiracy theory. They're like,
That makes
let's
sense.
just ease
No,
up on them. We're
makes
getting a lot
sense.
of tax money from these
That makes
guys.
sense. That makes sense.
We're getting gazillions of dollars.
right.
Have to play a little devil's advocate, because
That's the second time today.
I know before it was
We had to get you a
legalized, there
little
was
hat
no
with some red horns,
regulations.
man.
Before it was legalized, there was no regulations, and everything was fine.
Yeah.
Now that it's legalized, now everybody's complaining about regulations. I mean, I don't know. Just something to think about right there, everybody. All right, I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Lighten this up a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Going back to the library days.
There's libraries.
There used to be, back to the library days. I loved the library.
I
don't love-
still go. I still go.
You still go, all right?
I think it's a smart thing to do, to go to a library every once in a while. Just-
Definitely. I'm amazed that there's still quite a few out there. I think it's absolutely awesome. But did you guys, were you kind of OCD about getting that back on time, or did you accrue late fees?
I was pretty, I wouldn't say OCD about it, but I was pretty consistent on getting it back.
On getting it
time.
back.
It just like, and that reminded me even of like Blockbuster VCR tapes.
Oh, those were bad sometimes.
Yeah.
Or I tell you what I was bad at was, can you remember you had to rewind them?
Uh-huh. Oh, I
Was there a
was
charge?
so...
That's so long ago. Was there a charge if you didn't rewind?
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
Okay, here's a question for the audience. If you were the person that got your library books back on time, but you didn't get your Blockbuster videos back on
Yes.
time, you need to call in, because I
Yeah.
think that's funny as hell.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But I wouldn't say I was OCD, but I was definitely getting my library books
You
back
were?
on time.
Okay.
Well, and what was hilarious about videos is that, places like Blockbuster, video stores, they would buy a VHS tape of the movie for $100.
Whoa.
And so if you rented it and never returned it or anything like that, you would owe like the $100
Really?
to own it. Yeah, exactly. Because what used to happen is, because I used to work at a Blockbuster, sadly. I enjoyed it though. I really enjoyed it. It was fun. But yeah, they'd buy it before anybody else could buy it. So you had to rent it. And then after, 3 months or something like that, then it would make itself available for people to purchase the movie. So video rental places, it was $100 per tape, and then they'd make money renting it out. Which actually, I got to say, Scotty Allen said good morning to us. And
Scotty.
Scotty knows this because his family owned a mom and pop video store.
Yeah.
And so that's basically what happened. That's how you make money.
That's how you make money.
Yep. And I've I had to own a couple tapes in my life.
AKA adult videos.
I was just,
The ones that never got returned.
Would they pay the same price for the adult videos, sir? Like $100
Yeah,
bucks?
did they charge a premium for those?
well, I think the interesting thing was when you had to bring it back and you didn't want to be seen.
That's where you got the slot in the wall. You just do a drive-by.
Right? Just drop it off in the middle of the night at this little drop box. So
A
you
little
walk
curtain
in.
over your license plate too.
Hey, thank you for bringing Debbie Does Dallas back. Thank you. What was your name again? Yeah,
You should check out Debbie Does New Orleans.
He just brought back big ones for her.
Well, I tell you, I'll be honest. So some of the mom and pops, and Scotty probably knows what I'm talking about. And I'm not saying you did this, Scotty, but when they had the mom and pops, then you had the regular area to get your VCR tapes.
Oh,
then
yeah.
you had the area
curtain.
with the curtain.
Yep, the curtain.
Yeah, and you always want to know.
You always wanted to know
I
what
want
was
to go
behind the
Yeah,
curtain.
I want to go behind the curtain and look at those.
I'm a business guy. I'm going back to like $100 to buy the one tape, and if it was a blockbuster movie like Total Recall, over the month and a half that it got to the blockbuster, they made thousands.
They made a lot of money.
Thousands of dollars on one
It,
tape.
it was the three boobs. That's why.
Well, that is the great
Yeah.
part of Total Recall, and they
Yeah.
kept it in the new Total Recall. So thank you, whoever did that,
They-
because that was a wonderful scene.
You know, the one thing I used to remember about Blockbuster, about the rewinds, is at the checkout, they would have like 4 or 5 rewind machines.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
yeah,
talking
that's
about?
right. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. So, like, if you didn't, they would just pop it in and just automatically rewind.
Oh yeah, it took us like
Yeah.
a minute, and we charge you like $3.
Exactly. I was like, you
You
guys, you're going to
bastards.
do it. Exactly. It's like, you're doing
sons
it
of-
anyway. Now you're charging me for
You
this?
sons
sir,
of
would-
biscuits.
Would you guys get in trouble if you guys didn't rewind them? Like as an employee, would you guys get in trouble?
Yeah.
You would.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, you never did, because every time you just opened it and
And you looked
you
at
know,
it and put it in.
I mean, there's no reason not to rewind it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Dude, just think if you bought the stock right when Blockbuster came out and were smart enough to get rid of it five
Right
years
before, yeah.
they closed their doors, we would not be doing this. We'd be like on an island.
now I'm all about capitalism. I'm all about, the opportunity. You have a product or something like that. But I was so happy, and I even worked for them when Blockbuster tanked. I was so happy because they put out, and I'll tell you why, Joe. Because what Blockbuster did, it was brilliant on their end. But oh my God, how horrible. So they came in, they destroyed all the mom and pop video stores by 99-cent rentals.
Yeah.
And all this stuff. They destroyed all the mom and pop businesses.
They did.
And then right when all the mom and pop businesses were destroyed, $4 rentals. They raised all the prices because they were the only people out there, no competition.
That is capitalism and a monopoly. And look at all the
yeah.
mom and pop hardware stores that are struggling.
It was horrible. It was, I don't know. It was actually, I worked at this place called Famous Video too, and that was fun. That was kind of like working at an Empire Records.
I bet the crew there, like the young people, had fun working at the.
I always
Yes,
thought they
we
were
had a
cool
lot of
people,
fun.
honestly.
So-
I always thought the employees at Blockbuster was just pretty cool. They were knowledgeable about movies.
Because they got to take those tapes home and not pay for them. They didn't rent them.
Well, and not to mention, I mean,
They were all taken
everybody out there who was looking for movies all the time, and we were sold out. We were not out
No.
a lot of times because once
Hidden.
one was returned,
Yeah.
I'm going to put this aside because
I
I want to
wanna
rent
watch
it
it.
tonight
I was just about to ask that. Did you guys ever get first dibs on
all
like-
the time.
Oh,
Oh,
They didn't get first dibs. They just like quote unquote got first dibs.
Yeah.
the store just opened. What do you mean you guys are out?
Yep.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
But
No,
that's
we-
the perks of being
That's
an
the perks of
inside
being an
guy.
employee. Exactly. I
Yeah.
mean, and my all-time favorite job was working at a movie theater. You got to see all the movies for free,
Oh,
and
that's
it
one
was
thing
it
I
was just
should've
great.
done.
All the people loved it. But wanted to get back to the story. San Diego County Library in California opened an anonymous package in January of this year, found a children's novel that took a incredible journey. The package arrived at the La Mesa branch in San Diego County Library System with no return address or name, just a short note saying, "Sorry, this is late." Inside was a copy of The Incredible Journey by Sheila Burnford. You guys know that one.
I have no idea.
Do you remember The Incredible Journey, the movie? It's based off that Homeward Bound, the two dogs and the cat that... Oh, wow. You got to watch that movie. It's amazing.
Yeah.
This was... And the reason they said sorry is library records showed the book was originally due May 20th of 1980.
Awesome. Awesome. So they owe $4,564,000.
Did they say how much they actually owe?
No, the article did not, but I'd be very curious about that. I mean,
I wonder if they-
that's
yeah.
46 years.
I'm sure they didn't just do the whole total amount, but they had to charge them something.
Well, yeah, but think about it. 46 years ago, they're not in the same address, not the same phone number. Nothing's the same. That's why it was anonymous.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, if I had a book, I actually would do that and be anonymous because I don't want them to stick me for a bill.
Yeah.
Do you get sent to collections for that?
I'm sure. Oh, I would love to see that.
Right. It'd be interesting to know what collection company
they-
actually collected on.
If
something
they
like
legalize
that.
prostitution, are these people going to go to collections for stuff that isn't paid too?
That's a good question.
That was just a joke. I really don't care.
No. That's a legit question, but I feel like the
Call a lawyer. Call Doug. Doug, you still listening?
Doug,
You
you
do
still
collections too, Doug?
I feel like they would get their money. The person that's offering the services won't have to worry. They tend to because they'll
Get
get
that
their
stuff
money
up
up front. Yeah, they'll get their money up front. Not that I know anything about that again.
Not at all.
Not at all. No idea. Again, this is what my friends tell me about it. This is what they tell me that, yeah, you get it up front. I was like, oh, yeah, okay, thanks for telling me. Exactly. Well, I really wanted to segue this a little bit earlier when we were talking about screen time with kids. And this is a U.S. News report that half of young parents, and this makes sense, half of young parents struggle to bond with their kids due to screen time. And I will say this is true because my brother is like 2 years younger than me. And we were talking about this about 2 months ago. And he has 2 teenagers. And we were just talking about just how things were different when we grew up and how kids are just, when we were talking about like non-activities or what have you. And so I said, yeah, because the funny thing is about it, when I go home and and hang out with my brother and his kids, like his son, who is 16 now, I normally see him, if I go home for like 3 days, I normally see him maybe 1 or 2 times. The first time when he says, hey, Uncle Sean, when I get off the plane, and when I get back on the plane to come back to Denver is when I see him again, because once we go home, he is in his room, locked up on some type of gaming on a screen.
This is your brother who's
My brother's
just a couple years younger than
A couple
you?
of years younger. His son is a screen
Just junkie.
junkie.
Right.
And which he's no different than any other of the kids that age. That's just what they do. And I hardly ever see. And then what made it worse when I tell my brother, I said, hey, you know, I rarely ever see Lathan, which is my nephew's name.
Yeah.
He said, Sean, guess what? I don't see him. And I'm his dad. He said, when I get up in the morning, I hardly ever see him when he goes in his room. He's just on his, on his video game, on his phone, or doing some screen time. So,
Right.
I could see this article making a lot of sense, especially. And here's the thing I think that's interesting about it when it said young parents, because I think just as much as the kids are on the screen, we're talking about young parents, the parents are probably on the screen as much.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? I mean, because
If they're working.
yeah.
I think more people are probably working 50 hours a week these days too.
Right. And if they have just complete access, I mean, of course, why not?
Yeah.
And do you guys remember that video that was all over YouTube of that dad who ran over his son's video games with a lawnmower?
Yes.
On that note,
Yeah.
I thought I'm not a dad, but if I was, I'd probably be hated because I would take that iPad and throw it out the window. Like, we're gonna go do stuff.
That was the coolest video.
I don't care if you like me or
Yeah.
not. We're gonna
Yeah.
go do stuff.
Yeah.
And what's really weird, I gotta mention something too, since you brought that back up. I don't get this. I am so confused about this.
That's nothing new.
I don't understand how kids I can understand how kids can play video games. Okay. Be it, addicted to video games and it's fun or whatever,
Yeah.
What I can't understand is, and this is huge on YouTube right now, is kids watching videos of other people
yes.
playing video
Yes.
games.
Because you can make money at it.
But no, I don't understand
There's
why
contests
it's
now.
entertaining
Yeah,
Right.
to the viewer.
Well, because there was a phase, my nephew, same one we're talking about, he did that. And I asked him, I said, why do you, he would watch, because they would have tournaments,
Yep.
Uh-huh.
and he would watch tournaments of kids playing video games.
Right.
And I said, why is this so popular to you? I mean, I can understand, like you said, I can understand if I'm actually playing the video game forever, but to sit up and watch somebody play a video game and find this entertaining,
Yeah. I
don't get it.
don't get it.
me neither.
Obviously, you guys never had an older sibling.
I
Well,
do.
brothers, but
I'm the
we
oldest,
did-
so yeah.
I was
My
the
mom-
youngest one, and I had the controller that wasn't connected. I had to sit there and watch everybody play, so I kind of relate to that.
You
And
can
maybe
relate.
that's what's happening.
But this isn't even like your brother or watching it live or anything. It's
Right.
like you're watching TV.
TV.
yeah,
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So my mom and dad, I'm the youngest. We did not get cable till I was over 18, and we never got video games. Never bought for us.
Right. No Nintendo or anything like that. Or
Yeah, we never complained either. I mean, we didn't give a crap. Like my buddies had video games, but we'd go play video games, but we'd go outside too,
right.
and we'd probably play the video games most of the time in the wintertime for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yep. No. I think we're members of the last greatest generation when it comes to playing outside.
I'll tell you what, those video
Yeah.
games, those guys. I wonder if the guys that create these, they're creating them to make them super interesting and engaging. But I wonder if they're sitting there thinking like, how can we make these things addictive?
And,
yeah,
but
they're
you
doing
know
it.
what?
Yeah.
This whole
Yeah.
this whole lawsuits against video games for being addictive. Who cares? I mean, they have a product. They want people to play their product. They want people to buy their product. It's the exact same thing as anybody else who has a product. They want it to be successful. They want people to use it, and they want people to enjoy it. Who cares if they make studies saying, you know what, they're going to play this even more if we do this? As the president of the company, I'd be like, good, do it.
Yeah.
I
It's
mean,
on the parents, and you're right. I'm
yes,
with you.
it is
Parents need
absolutely
to-
on the parents.
most
tell
of the
kids.
people that are streaming online, I mean, they're like mid 30s.
Yeah,
They've been doing it for 10 years.
They've
been doing it since they
high
were a
school and
kid.
college, and it's a
Well,
habit.
Well, even your social media sites, they are like I knew a girl that actually worked for a social media company. She said they have meetings on how they can keep you on their site because obviously it's a money making thing
Yeah.
because they can charge advertisers more money
Mm-hmm.
because they know they've got more eyeballs on their website.
yeah.
Exactly.
So they do everything they can to keep you on that website.
Yep.
So they do whatever it is psychologically. She told me it's and what was interesting to me is she said that you would be surprised, and if anybody knows this, call in and confirm this. She said you would be surprised how many people that work at social media companies don't allow their kids to get on social media
I
because
believe
they
it.
know what's going
Of
on.
I believe it
course.
100%.
Of course, because they see it.
They know exactly what's going on.
So I
Yeah.
do social media marketing for people, and I tell them every once in a while, like LinkedIn, the algorithm, the people that own LinkedIn, the people that own Facebook, Instagram, they want you living on these
Yeah,
things.
that's
Yes.
yeah.
Which,
They do.
fair enough.
Yeah, it's a business.
That's how
their
the algorithm
product.
Right.
rewards you
Right.
on all of them.
Right.
Right.
It's their product. I mean, it's like this whole, flavored tobacco vape type substance. They're trying to sell more product. It's
Yeah.
a product,
Right. Yeah.
I mean, tobacco industry has been around forever. You can't sue them for, oh, you're making these, taste good. It's a product. You should know that it's not good
Right.
for you.
Right. Right.
It's it's the same with video games.
You know what? You guys
It's-
probably don't even need to go to the broad internet to find things. We could do it. I bet we could do a whole show just you two guys going on Facebook and pulling out stuff that people's posting. Oh, I found a little glob of lint in my belly button today. I need to tell the whole world. I bet we could. We could probably. I mean, that could. We do. We,
Dude.
probably once a month we need to do a
Yeah.
Facebook day,
Some of the stuff that's out there.
An
it's
Instagram
just-
day.
It's ridiculous.
a TikTok day, not an
It's-
OnlyFans day, because then these
Yeah.
two like no, not that. Sab would. We'd never hear from Sab.
Yeah, and we'll come across Sean's profile, and
It would be my foot.
then it'd be like, what's going on? Like, why do we see Sean's feet?
I was just about to say it'd be my feet.
Of course.
Have you gotten paid for that yet?
No.
What's the hold up, man?
I don't know, but I legit would do it. And there was this other God, it's so funny. It's this friend of mine.
Let's start talking about Sean's feet.
Well, it's this friend of mine. We were actually seriously thinking about doing this. She said we should do a interracial foot fetish site
Ooh, I
where
like it.
we combine our feet together.
Feet, cuddling feet. That's the
Yeah.
title of the
Yeah,
site. Cuddling feet.
And I said, if we get paid and I don't have to show it, I will 100% do it.
I think it would explode.
I think so.
You know?
Oh yeah.
I would do that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, and you could put some stuff on it if you want, like strawberries or whatever. You could put any type of
Dude,
condiments on it.
You
If
could
it-
have like one of those, wide pictures and just go
Yeah.
like 50 Shades.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, what I'm about to say is a little weird, but I'm just being honest. There's just people that like big black feet.
Yes. Yes, there are.
I'm just saying. Since we're on the
Sean,
subject,
you need to do this, man. There's a market for it.
I should do it.
You got to do
Yes.
it now because you just gave the idea to somebody.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
did, that's true.
Mm-hmm. That's
I'm
the
gonna be
that's the problem
pissed.
with this show.
I'm gonna be pissed
who's
if
your-
somebody comes out with
You
this.
should be pissed. It's
Yeah,
your idea.
right.
Who's your girlfriend that called in a few weeks ago?
What was her name?
Does she have cute feet? That's all I want
I
to know.
don't know. She was a friend of a friend's.
okay.
I forgot her name.
Most-
Abby.
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 Most
that's a hot
women,
name.
I think, have cute feet because they take care of them.
Oh my God.
They
Guys
do the
don't go through-
pedicures. They do
Yeah.
paint their toenails and
God
stuff like
bless
that.
ladies for taking care of their feet.
They
'cause
take
us
care of their
guys
feet.
Don't.
No, not at all. They're-
Okay, you guys
the
are gonna
GQ
rip
and the
me.
metrosexual
But
guys
if you're
do.
going to be going on OnlyFans, you're going to have to start taking care of your feet. You're going
Okay.
to have to start doing pedicures.
I was about to say, well, here's the thing. You guys may rip me. I have done a few pedicures in my lifetime.
Really?
I never have. I don't think I ever.
I,
will.
I, and
I
I'll
never
say
have
this.
either.
At first, I was totally somewhat, and I'll be honest, male chauvinist. I was like, this is for girls. So a buddy of mine a long time ago said, you need to try it once. I tried it once, and I was like, oh my God, this is awesome.
Really? You love
Yes,
it?
I liked it. I mean, of course, I don't get them painted. Or anything. Can't believe what I'm saying. this
Sure.
Well, all right, wait a
Sure.
second. Isn't if you don't get them painted or
So what-
anything,
yeah.
isn't it just like
All
a
they
foot
do,
rub?
Yeah, well, no. So they just like they kind of clean up your cuticles and they they clip your nails so they're nice and clean looking, and then they wash everything, and so your feet actually look pretty good, and it's a cool experience. You got some ladies playing with your feet. I honestly think that they were talking, but here's the funny thing about it. One of the places I'd gone to like more than once, and so when I come in, they start smiling. They're like, oh,
telling you.
Mr. Blackfoot guy.
I'm telling you. I just said that.
so I think it's just I don't think it's just the whole thing. I think it's
No,
just
it's
they
because you're
don't.
6'3".
I think it's
Got
just
this big ass
they,
smile.
They really don't
Come
see
in.
a whole lot of guys.
And you
coming
tip
in.
big.
Yeah,
And his voice is low.
and I tip big after they play with my
And he got big feet.
big feet.
All right.
There we
Wow.
Yeah,
I've
I've done that.
all
I haven't
right.
put any. That's as far as it goes, guy. Not that I'm trying to, not anything wrong with that. I haven't done any. What do you manicures? Just pedicures.
Coming soon to a OnlyFans page near you. Oh, and you
Yeah.
can write that off as a business owner.
I didn't
You
think
could
about
write
that.
off pedicures.
I could do more
Yeah.
because you would want your feet to look relatively attractive.
Yeah,
don't you?
exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. I mean,
This
you
might
could
be a
get you
deal.
could get a pedicure a week because it's for business, and write that off.
That is true.
You're just drooling right now. What is wrong with you?
All the women listening are thinking like, Sean's the total package.
He is. Oh, he is single, ladies.
Well, this has nothing to do with feet. But
It's a good segue.
you're right, it's somewhat of a segue. Well, not really, honestly. So less and less of a novelty, and Josh and I know this because we kind of met at a place that sold oxygen. Home oxygenation is growing in Colorado's high country. So some of the places, houses, apartments in those areas, Josh and I, we worked at an oxygen place. They're starting to install home oxygen in those areas because
Like
obviously the high
actually
altitude.
in the houses,
houses.
installing. Wow.
It's
Are they going to install
expensive.
roulette tables and blackjack tables too?
It's
'Cause, like,
super
casinos do
expensive
that.
to do it, but you can do that. But it's super expensive to have a oxygenation set up in your home. So for especially in the high country, high altitude, for folks that are coming up there. Now, I think if you're a regular, it doesn't really affect you. I guess you like if you have guests that are coming.
Yeah, if you're a hotel,
Right.
it makes sense. Make them feel a little bit
Yeah.
more comfortable. I
Yeah,
guess.
make people not get so. Because I had to happen with some of my folks came up.
Don't
this
light a
summer.
match.
Yeah, some of my folks
It's your
from
vacation.
You're kidding. So my folks from Louisiana came up. This is like around 2019, I believe. They went to Keystone, and they went from, basically below sea level all the way up to like
Yeah.
9,000 feet.
Yeah.
And I went to go visit them in the condo, and they were laid out like it was an infirmary. They were just all sick for like 2 days. And because they went straight to the condo and then they went straight up the mountains and they went even higher. So just not used to that high altitude. And they have to take it bit by bit.
That is good advice, though. If you're, probably under 500 feet elevation and you want to come to Denver, stay a night
Stay in
in
Denver.
Denver,
I told them.
then go up
Then
above
go up.
7,000 feet because
Yes.
you're going to get a headache.
Yes.
You're going to get all that stuff. And drink water.
Yes. Drink tons of water. And I did tell them that. I said, hey, you guys start drinking water. And they did that, and that helped.
And another big piece of advice, though, is it always cracked up Sean and I because you see these little oxygen bottles
Yeah.
in like the grocery stores and stuff like that,
Yeah.
like $20
Yes.
for these things.
Really?
Yes.
And oh yeah, you haven't seen these
I'll
things?
just
Yeah.
take a couple deep breaths.
Oh, it's insane. Yeah, I mean, what a rip.
Yeah.
Because you basically get what, like I don't
Like,
know, 20
Yeah. Puffs
breaths,
out of, out of
20
it.
puffs,
And you
or-
need more than that if you're struggling. You need more than 20 out of. But yeah, that's an industry. I wish I had known anything about. I'd be sitting pretty with that.
Yeah, it's kind of like Colorado before the liquor law.
Do you guys see a lot of smokers in Colorado?
Yeah,
I don't really look for it.
Weed smokers.
outside of marijuana, tobacco as well. Yeah,
Fair share.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
That's
go up East
interesting.
Colfax. You'll see them all day long.
Just think if you're a 1 or 2 pack a day smoker at sea level, and then you come here,
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh
you're
yeah.
gonna be like,
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
I kind of wish that beer was still 3.2 in the grocery stores, because it was hilarious to me. It was funny when people would come up here and get 3.2 beer thinking it's real beer,
Right.
and they're just like, oh, I can drink so much up here.
Mm-hmm.
Or the funniest, my favorite, is when they come up from sea level and they're drinking 3.2 beer and they get schnockered off of like one beer.
One beer. Like, what is wrong with me? I can drink way more than one beer.
Way more.
Way more.
exactly.
registered
And I think they
alcoholic.
do it
Yeah, I
out
don't have
of-
to drink
I
one
think
beer.
They do it out of like pride. They're like, no, this can't be right. Let me just take another one because I know I'm normally doing 2 or 3, and then by that second one, they're like hammered beyond imagination because of the altitude.
And then when you're like me, born and raised up here and everything like that, and especially if you're a big drinker like I used to be, I mean, I'd go to like sea level. Oh my gosh, you cannot get drunk.
Really?
Oh yeah,
I can't
mean,
ever remember that switch between high altitude versus.
Yeah.
sea level.
So
I have to remember that when I go back to Florida.
I was a pretty good drinker when I was in the finance industry. I mean, shocker. But I had to go to Phoenix for training. And one, it was in August, which is basically hell.
Yeah, I bet it's burning
Because
up.
when you walk out of a bar at 2 a.m. and you're sweating because it's that hot still, something's wrong. And yeah, I went with this other guy who was in training as well. We both of our tabs separately were about $250 at the bar. We were pretty sober. And it was a night of drinking. And it was just like, we could not. Yeah, it was insane.
Wow.
So my question now is, it's got to be the same. It doesn't matter. So if you drank the same amount up here as you would at sea level, would you still blow a 1.0 or a 0.01 or 0.02 or whatever the numbers are? Or would you blow a different number because of
That's
the
a good
altitude?
question.
That is a very good question.
Yeah.
I got to think that the number is going to be exactly the same. You're just not affected the same.
Yeah. I think,
Which goes to somebody who drinks a 24 pack a case a day.
yeah.
It doesn't.
So no. Yeah, I think you answered the question right. I think the breathalyzer is just the number, and then whatever the limit is in the state or wherever you are. But whether it affects you or not, that's different. Now, I guess maybe do they make some type of compensation for the altitude as far as the legal limit?
Another good question.
You know what I mean?
And if
Does
you're an
that make sense?
attorney that comes across a
Like-
case like this, you have a weird argument.
Like, are you less? Is the number? I guess I'm trying to see how I would say this. Would the number be higher? Okay to be higher in the lower states than it would be here. I think that makes sense.
I have the answer for you.
All right. I'm
Oh
ready.
wow. Okay.
No, your actual blood alcohol content number would essentially be the same.
That's what, okay. It makes sense.
It just affects you a lot more up in Colorado. Which is weird because all over in every single state, the legal limit is 0.08. So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right.
Controlled studies, they've actually studied this. Controlled studies compared drinking at sea level to around 10,000 feet show no meaningful difference in measured blood alcohol concentration for the same dose of alcohol.
Same for smoking pot.
Same for that, too. But it does change how you absorb and how you feel. So, yep.
Okay.
All right. That's one instance I actually kind of like a little Google technology.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
you can get your answers because when we grew up, our parents just made shit up.
Yeah.
Which
I
was
agree.
great.
Yeah. Right.
It
Yeah.
was fun.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why is the sky blue? Well, there's these things
yeah.
called
Yeah.
molecular blues.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Make it up.
Hey, I got another message from my buddy Mac. He had to sign off, but he says, "Hey Joe, I need to sign off, but I want to say that you and your team are amazing. Had me laughing my butt off. Are you
Nice.
all on a podcast or thought about it?"
This is our podcast.
This is our live. I mean, podcasts are never
This is
live.
the
I
podcast.
guess, but
Let's
whatever.
Talk America, because every Sunday is an episode. So, yeah.
Well, Mac, if you know some other people, get them on.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
do love
Well-
our phone calls.
Yeah.
And women, if you do call in, do know that you can
Right.
you can say, Sabino, I want to get through. I don't
Right.
just want to give
I
you my
don't
phone
want to
number.
just give you my number.
Give Sabino a fake phone number.
Right. You just give it if you.
And then they'll say, "Can I talk to Sean? Can I talk to TP, the total package?
if he
Sean, are
does,
you available?"
I heard he got big black feet.
ladies, if Sabino does, if he does ask you for your number, just give him any number. An 800 number will be fine. He'll take that as well.
Exactly.
So just that'll get you through because
Like,
other than
how is your number the same number? Like 8888888.
Just like you, Sab. Easy.
I love it.
that's good stuff. Good stuff. Good
Thanks for
stuff.
being with us, everybody. Absolutely
Yes.
wonderful Sunday and a beautiful day. Joe, did you want to do your thingy?
I do want to do my thing.
You want to do your thingy?
Yes.
God, I wish you all were out here in Colorado with us. It's clear blue skies. The sun has basically melted. It's a gorgeous day. But to all the listeners out there, thank you very much. You certainly could be doing any number of other things, but you decided to listen to us. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. If we made you laugh once or twice, please pull out your phone and text one or two family members, one or two friends, and just say, hey, you got to listen to www.k4coradio.com for the great music. Josh Josh sets up a lineup where it's 40s all the way up into modern times. And please listen to us. Join us every Sunday, 10 to 12 Mountain Standard Time. And hopefully we made you laugh, and hopefully you keep coming back and
Tell some other people.
tell some other people, please. We appreciate it.
Yeah.
Have a great week. Thank you.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, and it's funny. Sean wants to be a little bit more smelly, so he's gonna be gone for a couple Sundays.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a little brief hiatus. Got some stuff I got to do at home. So
Tears
folks,
are coming down my
I
cheeks.
know.
it's yeah. So
Send us pictures of your feet.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna say that exactly what I was gonna be doing when I go home. I'll be doing a foot fetish thing, and I'll send some pics over. I'll call in and say, "Hey guys, I got my website up, so you guys can check out my feet." But yeah, so a little hiatus, got some stuff to take care of. So you may not hear me for a little while, but I'll do my best to call in and just stay intact with everybody.
That's right. And be back soon. Have fun with all the smellies. Down in Louisiana.
At least we're not the uglies like Ohio.
I should have given you like some perfume or some deodorant or something like that to bring back. And,
exactly.
You know, I didn't know we would be talking about the smelliest states.
And I brought that up too. That's the sad part.
I just want to say
right.
that people from Ohio, let's just concentrate it to the west side of Cincinnati. That's where all the smart, good-looking people are in Ohio. West side.
The west side of Ohio. Nice. Nice.
I'm coming back Easter weekend, folks. Get ready.
Get ready. That's right.
Maybe I'll call in from there and just do. I guess I could, couldn't I? Do 2 hours from Cincinnati and just
2 hours over the
maybe
phone
that's
with
what I'll
Joe.
do.
I can see that wonderful bald face of yours.
Wonderful bald face. Maybe I'll try to do it. I don't think I'll be able to get a group of people together, but it might be fun. They could sit there and just listen to me and be in the same room, and maybe they'll chime in more. You know what? I'll bring a bottle of some alcohol and get them a little loosened up, and then I'll start chiming in.
Yes, that's what we need. Drunk people calling in.
Drunk, ugly people from Ohio calling in, making comments.
Yes.
I got some pretty funny buds.
And
so.
people from Massachusetts that are wicked smart.
Wicked smart.
That's right.
Exactly. You can call in too.
That's right. Well, thank you very much, everybody. Definitely stay tuned. We got a great day of music ahead for you. So especially 5 o'clock p.m. To 7. We have 2 full hours where we go from 1940 to 2000. So a nice little back in time at K4CO. And then 7 o'clock, 1 solid hour of only Colorado music in our rotation. So,
Yes.
Sean, we're going to miss you while you're gone on your little hiatus.
Yeah, like I said, I'll definitely call back in and say hi to everybody. And yeah. So I'll be good. I'll be good.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Well, everybody have an amazing Sunday. And yeah, we will be with you next Sunday. Take care.
Take care.
Let's talk America, where everything is fun. We talk about the world and what is going on.